into our game of Lancer. Now, if people aren't aware, we have 3 players. I'd like everybody to introduce themselves. I am the DM. I'm Ragnhildur Summer.
I'm Beery.
I'm Marlo.
I'm Sadie Mudpuppy.
Yeah, full team. All right. Each of these people are playing a character who's a pilot. Now, the 3 of you have been living on the same spaceship for about a month now, when you finally arrive at what has been declared the Blockade, a collection of ships and stations that have been shuttled around the planet almost like a dome. A normal planet would have a satellite of debris fields and actual satellites. These are just ships and stations that people live on. Now, we've gotten the character or the people introductions out of the way, but everybody is playing a character. We have 3 of them. I'll zoom in on their models right now. We can get real close to the mechs they pilot. Let's start with the leftmost first. Ifrit, or call sign right. Ifrit.
So that's my mech. And the pilot's name is Savis Calloway. They're piloting the Tenma.
What do your allies know about Savis?
He is a former mercenary who took the call sign of his mentor after he passed away in battle. And he's trying to make the name live on.
All right. Next, we've got call sign Jackalope.
Hello, call sign Jackalope is Enid Carter, and to their friends. They pilot the lack of diplomacy, and what my allies know about me is that they don't like space. They really dislike being in space, and that's about all that they're willing to share.
And finally, we've got Leica.
Leica is the call sign of Dusa Maxinova. She's a longtime mechanic for Harrison Armory and finally had the balls to apply to pilot a giant robot that fights things. Yeah, that's about it. She's wanted to be on the ground, rough and tough for a while.
Okay.
So she's been kind of itching to get out of there for this trek in hyperspace.
Well, unfortunately to 2 of our esteemed pilots, you guys are going to have to deal with this giant blockade surrounding this planet. In fact, when your ship pulls into, or more should I say, into the system, you guys had to leave blink space a little while away due to some strange blink space fluctuations that are around the planet and its star. There are 2 other planets in the system, but neither of them have been colonized. Their temporary names are HA-1319 and HA-1320. And one of them is a gas giant, that would be 19, and the other one is pretty close to what you'd assume solar system's Mars to be like. A smaller planet far away from the sun that's really too cold to support an atmosphere. Now, upon your entry into the system and your communication suites of your ship hook up with the Harrison Armory Military Space Command deck, you guys get radioed in from who is right now your contract holder. A manager class, and his last name or call sign that he goes by is Duncan. He's called you on your display to inform you that you guys already have a mission, a pretty important one, right away. The message reads, "Sorry to rush things. I'm sure you guys need some time to decompress after your travels, but we have a problem already. I picked up news of some pirates are going to be attempting to break the blockade. Problem is, I don't know who they are, I don't know where they are, and I don't know why they're doing it. But I do know they've been recruiting out at Tolle's Wing Station. I need you guys to head there, find out where these pirates are, and I give you full permission to launch your mechs in order to take them out. If you need any help, feel free to call us, and we'll try to get you what you need.
Okay.
All right. I thank him for that information,
Okay.
and I suggest we go to the station to investigate what's happening.
So, you get a little data packet sent to your ship on Tolle's Wing Station. Well, I'm going to zoom out and we can look at the very pretty art that I stole unabashedly. So here we go. Tolle's Wing Station is a cyclical collection of pre-fit ships that all flew here independently, and once they arrived, they were assembled into a large tri-orbit formation, where there's one ship acting as a central spoke, and then 3 ships shaped like giant T's that orbit around it to create artificial gravity on the outside. There's space comfortably for hundreds, if not thousands, maybe even tens of thousands to live on this station if they cram. It has cloning bays, it has printers, but it also has a lot of crime. Tolle's Wing Station is the formation of a merchant caravan, as they legally go by, run by a very powerful and influential family. Where the family come from, you're not too sure, but they have hints that they might have either left or been exiled from the Caracas baronies. Whatever the case, each of these individual T's, as they are, all have their own living spaces. But one is pretty much dedicated to ships incoming and outgoing. There's also a residential deck, where there's very little going on, as well as a market deck, where it focuses more on cargo than actual ship repair or docking. So, it doesn't take too long for your ship to get clearance to dock at the station. You can attempt to dock at either of the 3. You can try to go to the residential place first, you can try to go to the market section, or the engineering bay. Those are the 3 you've got.
I'd say we should either go to the engineering bay or the residential district. If we go to the residential district, we could hit the slums, because that might be where they're pulling from. Or, the lower class people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah.
I would go residential then.
Presidential sounds good to me.
All right.
So, with a quick hail and not much else, you are sent into your docking umbilical, and your ship is put into orbit and linked up with the station itself. Now, this is where you guys get to decide on your mission. So, what is your mission? What do you guys want to do?
Search for clues.
Okay, so this is a pretty... That's step 1, but if I may recommend, the mission should probably be, at the very least, finding these pirates. Find out who they are. Find out where they came from. Find out what they want. And
Find out where they are now.
if you're lucky, kill them all.
Yeah, so gather information on the pirates and then, I don't know, lure them out or just hit them when they're out in the open.
All right. So, you get the access now to all of your... Oh, thank you, I. all of your gear. You have spent the time approaching the station, double-checking your mechs, making sure all your backup parts are printed, making sure all chambers are filled with ammunition. Now, the station has adequate room for you to undock your mechs into it if you so choose. But if you don't, that's also a valid option, as people don't generally take kindly to mechs stomping around in residential districts.
Yeah, I'd say we leave the mechs for this
Yeah,
leg of the journey.
All right. Now, what is everybody taking with them on their first foyer out? I'm guessing the gear on your character sheet?
Yeah.
All right. If this is your time, or if you want to swap anything out for something else, feel free. Just let me know.
I'll stick with what I have.
All right.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't need to make any changes.
Sounds good. So,
I'm sure the people are more than used to people walking around with giant weapons in their background here.
oh, yes. Yes. In fact, upon exiting your ship, the first thing the group of you see are two human-sized, or size 1/2, mechanized cavalry suits standing at attention, equipped with weapons. However, they're not spooled up, so to say, but they do have pilots in them, and they seem to be guarding the embarkation terminal. There is no scanner when walking in, no metal detector, nothing like you'd see in a modern airport, but your guys' internal PDAs do get pinged when you enter with the standard blurb of "Welcome to Tolle's Wing Station. We remind you, please don't kill anyone." Yada, yada, yada. Stuff you've all heard many times before in your travels of the Diasporan wastes of humanity.
In terms of service.
Yeah, pretty much. You had to sign and accept
Agree to the
cookies to
UL.
get onto the
Scroll down,
station,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No griefing, no spamming.
All right. Yeah. So, you crack open the residential district of Tolle's Wing Station, and the closest district to the docking terminal is what you can imagine the tourist district. Here are apartments stacked high. Now, remember, you are inside a station, but there doesn't mean it's necessarily a small place. The ceiling above you is a good 150 feet in the air. There are struts and umbilicals hanging around, catwalks above you, but most importantly, the walls themselves seem to blend into these load-bearing buildings, with doorways and windows, almost like you are walking around in a city built into the surface of a planet. The gravity here is slightly lower than you'd expect, probably getting about 0.9 Gs, so everything has a sense of weightlessness to it, but nothing you're not unused to after your month of space travel out of blank space.
I'm looking forward to full gravity sometime soon.
I mean, a month isn't that long to get used to it. You'll be fine eventually.
Yeah. All right. So I doubt that we're gonna get very far just asking, "Hey, have you seen the pirates?" So what's our game plan here?
I mean, walk a bit. They don't know where he came from. Start asking around for work.
All right.
Okay.
So, the people of Tolle's Wing Station are dressed in all manners of strange fashions and body modifications. These are the most normal people you've seen in a while, though. Living on the lives you guys live as Lancers, you're not used to seeing people with modifications purely for fashion rather than for helping to kill people better.
Cat girls.
Potentially. You can see ears grafted on. You see somebody whose entire head seems surrounded with a almost foot-sized globe of holographic images that's constantly flickering around them. Somebody's wearing an all-black leather trench coat full of blue glowing clasps with his heavy chrome sunglasses with what appears to be a katana at his waist. Whatever you imagine, you see. These people are varied, and they don't seem to pay any mind to the fact that you look like soldiers ready for a campaign. However,
Um.
continue.
Oh, I was gonna say, is there any like repair shops for like robotic prosthesis? Because that's my in. I have a robot hand.
Well, there are, in fact. You're in the tourist district. On your left, there's a chrome and neon sign that's all about looking like it's straight ripped from a cyberpunk novel. And on your right, there's a beautiful garden with trees that you're not sure are artificial or not.
Yeah.
There's a mixture of odd brutalism to the architecture, but also strange human touches, like giant murals painted by someone who's either very talented or used a computer program to help. Whatever the case, this place seems very lived in, as if the people who have been in this place have been here for decades, if not a century or more. And yet you know the station just arrived within the last 6 months. Now, you do see some people wearing kits like yours. In fact, there's a column of 3 or 4 soldier-looking types, led by a man and a woman in khaki fatigues, with a rifle slung over their backs and backpacks filled with kit as they chat and walk down the walkways ahead of you. One points to the left, and they both kind of crane their head and then disappear down a hallway.
Are they wearing anything like recognizable, like a
So
brand
they're
logo?
all, like I said, they're all wearing their khaki-colored fatigues as if it's a uniform. However, they all wear a patch of what appears to be a shield covered in rust.
All right. So it's nothing that we'd be familiar with?
How much has your character been keeping up with mercenary news lately, Mr. Mercenary?
Kind of out of the loop.
Then you would not recognize these guys.
Okay.
All right. So, there is, however, a cyber terminal just up ahead. You can see it. It pings on your heads-up display map as you walk down. Remember, you all have a smartphone at all times. Feel free to use it to Google search things if you're questioning something. The most advanced smartphone apps you have. You listen to music, Spotify it. You see a picture, take a picture of it, and Google search the picture. Whatever you like. You have the Omninet at your disposal.
I guess I'll actually look up those rusted shields.
All right. So, on the Omninet, you find nothing other than 2 separate mercenary bands going by the name Rusted Shield or Rusted Core. And that's with a C-O-R-E, not C-O-R-P.
You find the royalty-free clip art of it.
Pretty much. Except everything you find seems to be hastily deleted. A lot of like the pages on websites or pictures have been stripped from whatever. You find some auxiliary information, but nothing core about either of them. Do you guys have any you want to try to hack and figure out if you can find out more?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right. Make a hacking check. All right. I don't know how to unpause the game.
Do I click? Do I click the die on the hacker fix tool?
Yeah. Do you have a trigger for this one?
I do.
Okay. That means you get to add +2 to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna admit, I don't actually know how to make the game go. I thought I figured it out because I remember looking up how to make the thing go. I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. And now that I'm here trying to do it on stream, I'm like, wait a minute. How did I make it happen? Oh, that makes it disappear. I think I've got to right-click something? Oh no, I've forgotten. All right, I'm gonna do a Google search. No one tell on me.
Okay.
Foundry.
Your secret's safe with me.
Unpause.
Oh, I'm having some trouble hacking. I feel like now
some
we just
glitch in the
roll and
area.
pause anyway.
Yeah, there's a
I feel
glitch
like-
just pausing time for all of you. Sorry.
Oh no.
Apparently it's a keyboard shortcut. It's spacebar.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. No, there's no modifiers on this roll,
So you get your
right?
trigger, which is +2.
Okay, so +2 to accuracy.
No, it's just +2
Okay.
flat to the
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
like accuracy and difficulty when I
No.
click the die to roll.
That is not there.
Yeah.
All right. So with an 11, yeah, you can't get everything, but you dredge up some files that were saved in an archive rather than the actual website that they didn't manage to swipe. All you can tell is that the Rusted Core were a very elite, prestigious mercenary band. They took on high-risk jobs with extremely high pay, and they were well known for bringing everyone home alive. However, something at some point caused everything to go belly up, and they just disappeared off the face of the OmniNet.
They disappeared off the OmniNet, but they definitely didn't disappear off the station.
Yeah.
Well, I convey all this to the party. I don't really want to talk to mercenaries, so you feel free to chat them up.
Aren't they like your people though? Like, isn't that like the crowd you run with?
No.
I was a mercenary.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you're very nice. I just don't feel like talking to them.
Thanks.
I mean, what's the worst that happens? No one's looking to start a fight in the middle of the street. Not like this close to the hangar.
I hope. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll approach the mercenaries before they completely disappear.
Okay, so you're gonna have to follow them. They were a good 60 yards ahead of you, and then you guys paused to Google search their icon, and they're down a hallway. You don't really know where they went. But if you want to commit to following them, go for it.
It's good elite as any if we wanna.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, the three of you make your way into the underbelly of the station. Following the tunnel actually does say maintenance, and you have to walk by one of those holographic signs that says staff only to get past it. Doesn't actually do anything if you touch it, or like set off any alarms, but they're asking you nicely not to go this way.
Well, if we don't look at it, then we're not technically disobeying it, so close your eyes and walk through.
I mean, we're being employed by the people who own this airspace, right?
Sure. That's how that works.
Yeah.
All right. So, you push through and towards where you think the mercenaries went. And lo and behold, you spill out through a shortcut into what we could only assume is accurate to our dear friend, Ifrit, and is the slums. Or more accurately, downtown. This place is hopping. There's no day or night here, so it feels like you've walked into an always nighttime rave club. At least, there's one on the corner in front of you, but as you look down the line, you can see there's just a lot of empty streets. Lots of poor people milling about. The buildings here don't look as taken care of, but you can see there's been some love and care in all the systems and fans and vents to make sure everything runs without anybody, suffocating or running out of air. Now, You don't see the soldiers going into the nightclub, but you do see them walking back behind the nightclub into an alleyway.
Are we all gonna follow them into the alleyway, or do we want to see if we can maybe cut them off at the pass by cutting through the nightclub?
I mean, we just want to talk. I don't think we're trying to, get in their way.
I might just be overly cautious, but they are mercenaries. I just want to. I want to discuss
here to our get up.
All right, fair enough.
You do all look like soldiers right now, wearing your various weapons and hard suits, which are very specifically pilot-only pieces of gear.
Maybe the mobility hard suit wasn't the best choice for this area. Now that I think about it, whatever.
I don't want to point anything out to you, but I did give you the option to change.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, what kind of hearts does everyone have? Just so I know what people can take a look at you and be like, Jesus Christ, this person's wearing a heavy armored hard suit. No.
I have an assault heartsuit on.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
that's a pretty big deal. Assault heartsuits aren't really the kind of thing you go to a nightclub in.
Yeah, I have a light hard suit.
All right.
It's something we go in the alley behind the nightclub in.
It might just help if you need it. It also might make you need it.
Do we have Harrison Armory branding on our hard suits or just our mechs?
Not
Or none at
unless you
all?
chose to. You don't have to wear anything.
Yeah. So
Well, probably you
I-
should wear something.
You're right.
Well, I
I'm
have the
probably
hard
not
suit
wearing
on.
it.
Okay, yeah, but for the purposes of the Harrison Armory logos,
Yeah.
you don't have to have that on your mech because there are such things as IFFs. So most of the time they know if you're on the good guy team or not. I put good guy in air quotes there, but you guys couldn't see it.
Yeah.
One day live G will have leap motion.
So what is the play?
I mean, we're all escorting you to go talk to them, right? So you lead the way, Afreet.
Okay. I guess we'll just follow him around back.
All right. So, by the time you get around back, you notice the two that were leading the band have disappeared into a door opposite the alleyway. So not into the nightclub, but the building beside it. And the other two have, one's leaning against the door and is smoking some kind of thing that smokes. It could be a cigarette. It could be something much different. You're not really too familiar with whatever it is.
Vape.
It is a physical fire being caused, which he is on a space station. It's not really cool, but I get the feeling no one really cares around here.
A pipe. Corn pipe.
Not quite a corn pipe.
Authentic.
Whatever it is, it may not be legal. Whatever the case is, one of them is smoking something. The other one seems to be kind of nervously glancing down the alleyway when he spots the three of you walk out. And he kind of just looks at his friend and swings his head back to you and looks back to his friend and slaps the cigarette out of his hand and points to the three of you. And his friend says, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?"
I just kind of shrug and say, I saw your patch and I was curious. Are you guys members of the Rusted Core?
He looks at his friend. "What's it to you?"
Well, just curious. I thought you guys were defunct.
No. He kind of looks really confused by this line of inquiry. Are you looking to sign up?
Look. We just got here. We're trying to make some money. I mean, look at us.
Oh.
I'll
We're
gesture
new in-
myself.
We're new in town.
Listen, they just gave me this.
Who's they?
The Rusted Core guys. There was one of them over in the Market District. He was offering a job to anyone who could pilot something. I'm pretty handy with a, drilling machine. So I got myself a job.
Thanks. Do you have a name that we could use to find?
Who should we tell them sent us? Like maybe get a referral bonus?
Yeah, my name's
Yeah.
The Ark. Why do you want to know?
We're new in town. We're looking for a job.
All right.
All right. Well,
One more question.
Yeah.
Do you got any more of those cigarettes? Because I'm running low.
Yeah. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out this crumpled looking paper sleeve and shakes one out for you.
Oh man, it's
walks
in a
towards
paper
you
sleeve.
guys.
That's better than anything Enid's had in a while.
Oh, that's so retro.
It is pretty retro of him to do it.
Yeah.
You need a light?
Enid. No, I'll smoke it later. I just
Okay.
running low.
He shrugs. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck.
Thanks.
yeah,
It
thank
now
you.
chimes into your mind that all of you realize that when asked for a name, he gave you his name, not
Yeah,
anybody else's.
I will say, so who should we be looking for in the Market District?
He looks down at the patch. You guys are looking for the Rusted Core, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just kind of stares at you blankly.
Did the recruiter not tell you his name?
It's gonna make me stupid, but I didn't ask.
Oh, all right.
Uh,
Well, thanks for the cigarette, I guess.
What do they look like at the very least?
Oh,
They got a Rusted Core logo on them, I bet.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah. He's, you won't miss him. He's standing on top of his mech, and he's got a mohawk.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Have a swell cycle. Keep it sleazy. Let's get out of
Enjoy
here.
your cigarettes.
Thanks. And then you leave.
Yeah.
That
I
was
tuck. Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to talk to people.
Yeah. I take back what I said about mercenaries. Not all of them are bad.
That
Thanks.
guy wasn't a mercenary.
He was
Sure.
like a
All right, then
miner.
I retract my retractment.
Thanks again.
That guy was a miner.
All right. So we make our way to the merchant district.
All right. So, in order to
How long of a
shuttle
walk is
between
it?
the rings, it's going to be a little bit of a time. You could go back to your ship and then back out to the other ring, or you could wait for the next shuttle between them.
Where did the shuttle take off from? Is there like a little hangar bay here?
Yeah,
Like,
there's a hangar bay
like,
pretty
all that?
close together. They've got umbilical cables connecting them, but the shuttles kind of ride along them like tram cars. Just kind of like a guided system.
As our mechs are on the ship. Though,
Your mechs are still
right?
left on the ship. You didn't take them with you.
Mm.
I don't think we're trying to fight on the station, are we?
Yeah, that might be a bad idea if we.
All right.
That might make us more problems than we're solving.
Okay.
I don't want to run my mech too hot in the middle of a station filled with civilians.
I mean, I don't want to fight either, but I also don't want my safety net taken away so soon. But let's take the
We got each other. It's fine.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll be
take the-
fine.
let's take the shuttle, I guess. Then.
All right. So,
While we're waiting for the shuttle, I want to try to make some conversation with the people like working it, like
Yeah, of
the
course.
engineers and all that.
you know what
I want to get like the vibe of like what they've heard about these people recruiting anyone who can pilot.
All right. So,
I'd-
there's
I'd
a
like
lot,
to do something similar.
a lot
after
of gossip
that.
going around. It's not going to
we're
be
at
hard. I'm not going to
17
make you do a check.
production.
People are okay with gossiping with the hot newness that is the people rocking around in pilot suits. Easy to find conversation partners. But to sum it up, you find the rough information that people on the station are pretty mad that Harrison Armory hasn't really told them when they're allowed to land or when they're allowed to do anything. Just saying you can't go to the planet. It's not allowed, and not giving any reasons why. But they're pretty happy that at least someone's given jobs. They all are aware that this job probably isn't 100% necessarily legal. But, I mean, for a lot of the people who are on this station who are pretty much just living off their savings because they had a job, they came here to do a job on the planet, it's at least something they can do. And I'm not really begrudging anyone who's taken the offer, although a couple people are pretty mad that anybody's taking the offer. But for the most part, it's more like, I wouldn't do it, but I understand if someone else does.
Do I get confirmation on what it is? Which is
It is
land?
specifically appears to be a mercenary group. Are hiring, and they pay really well. Like, really well for a mercenary group that's not got any open contracts.
But to be clear, I do get confirmation this is the group hiring people to break the blockade, or no?
No. They're just being hired for purposes. No one really knows. You can find people that will 100% tell you it's to break the blockade, but you also find people that will 100% tell you it's to go colonize the moon. Or it's to destroy half the station. Or it's to install microchips in everybody's heads to make them believe the company line. People don't
Give them
really
a vaccine
have
with 5G in it.
all the facts necessarily, but they do have strong
10G.
opinions. So
Okay, so everyone I talked to is pretty confident in their answer.
Well, a lot of people will admit to not knowing, but a lot of the people who just want to talk to the new pilots will tell you what they believe, or at least what they think you want to believe. You've all been around Dysphoria enough to know that you can't really trust the average citizen without any sort of military clearance.
Yeah. It's all idle chatter.
Yeah. Just rumors.
All right. So, with not too much more fanfare, the shuttle arrives at your guys' station, and you're all given a sealed helmet, not a full suit.
Oh, God.
They're like, hey, don't even bother. It's fine. There's no way these shuttles can fail. But it's there if needed. Although, when you're inspecting it, it kind of looks like somebody's been chewing on the rubber around the neck seal, and like there's something like kind of crunchy stuck into the front of the visor. It doesn't really look very sanitary.
Enid goes ahead and lights up the cigarette before putting on the helmet because they're gonna need this.
I'll just put the helmet on like my belt.
No one else puts the helmet on getting onto the shuttle.
Yeah.
So, you
That's
all...
aren't the heavier hard suits, like, are they EVA suits?
Yeah, I believe
But I have my own helmet?
Yeah, you do have your own helmet you can put on. Now let me double check. I'm not actually 100% certain, but I'm like 90% certain you're right.
Hard provided augments, onboard computer, integrated air, burst EVA system.
Yeah, so assaults have it. Light hard suit seal against a vacuum.
It doesn't mention anything.
Mobility is just the same as a light hard suit, but without the armor plating.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You guys do have your own helmets. You don't have to worry about taking the
They got
public
stickers on them and
helmets.
springs on the side, you know.
All right, cool. I'll use my personal one and hotbox it.
Okay. So, with nary more than a minute, you're all loaded into this super heavy-looking industrial airlock with like multiple tanks, and it depressurizes and pressurizes the cabin, and you're all in the shuttle, and it flies you to the thing. Doesn't take you too much longer.
Heaven forbid there's no window seat. There's no windows on this thing,
Oh no,
right?
it's plenty of windows.
Oh,
but
God.
they're not actually windows. They're just camera feeds from the outside of the boat.
Okay.
It's not actually. It's too expensive to seal it with windows, so it's just a metal cube that's covered with screens on the inside, hollow projector.
That is preferable.
Yeah.
That is highly preferable.
You can definitely see space pretty up close, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never get tired of looking at the stars.
I do.
One of the airlock, the light on it keeps flickering as if it's about to open, but it doesn't seem to.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. And with a few very shaky minutes as you're kind of dragged along this cable, there's no turbulence or anything because you're traveling through a vacuum, but the cable's not really got a clean winch to it, and you kind of get pulled forward chunks at a time. But you get there, no problem.
I'm like falling asleep holding on to my bar.
I'm eyes closed, legs jittering.
I'll just check my equipment to pass the time.
All right. No one pays attention to the weird three pilots as you get yanked across into the market district. So the market district is bustling. There is a lot of people with like levitating pallet jacks, or in mobility harnesses, or carrying shit, moving things around. The roads here don't really have vehicles as much as they are walkways for half-sized mechs and forklifts.
Okay, well, I need to take a moment to read through my affirmations and meditate. I talked to somebody on my headset. I talked to somebody named Rose on my headset, and they walk me through my meditation steps while I calm myself down.
Sounds good.
I'll begin asking around for any information on Mohawked man recruiting, where he might be.
Oh, yeah. He's just down over there.
Well, that was easy.
Cool. So once everyone's ready, I guess we'll get going.
Yeah,
All
okay,
right.
I'm good.
So, you approach this open clearing where there's actually there's a surprising number of what appear to be like job fair booths. With like, this company's looking to hire you to help progress the economy in a green and sustainable manner while helping your fellow members upon the station. And it looks like no one's in line. And yet there's a ton of like laborer jobs, research jobs, people hanging out in business suits or in exotic dancer garb, whatever. But off to the side, not with
The
a
two
booth,
jobs.
is some dude standing on the closed chassis of a size 1 mech. He's got a bright red mohawk. He has shades that are built into his face, and they slide and flicker across as he closes them. He has
Please
Tiny
tell-
Morpheus
the most
glasses.
impressive handlebar mustache you've ever seen.
Oh, this guy sounds rad. Please tell me he's standing on top of his mech with his arms crossed.
Oh no, he's got one foot raised on one of the struts and the other foot's kind of lower, and he's put his arms on his thighs and he's staring out, and he raises one arm and points right at you with his index finger and says, "You're looking for a job, aren't you?" And you hear him yell out, and everyone turns to look as he screams across the station at you.
Yes. How could you tell?
You're gonna yell, you gonna shout back across this huge crowd, or are you gonna like walk over there?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna shout. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of job you got?
Only the kind for the most hard-boiled of bastards.
All right. Sounds cool.
Get your asses over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I walk over, not exactly hurried, but
Yeah, take my time.
All right.
Meander.
So you meander your way through the crowds. Ooh, looking at a booth. Oh, what's this in the pamphlet? Oh, benefits.
Oh,
This dance club gives dental? Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Stuff like that as you get up to the foot of the dude's size 1 mech. And he hops down off the chassis and stands in front of you. He's actually not that tall. He looked much taller when standing on the mech because, he's standing
He's like
crouched
5'2"
down
at
mech.
best.
Yeah.
Manlet.
Well, not be rude to him. He's just height challenged, okay?
Okay.
Whatever the
That's
case.
why I pouted Mac.
Whatever the case, he is jacked. He is, as they call, riding naked, not literally. But he's got clearly he wore it cause it's one size too small tank top.
Nice.
One of those kind of guys. You can tell what he's into. He doesn't have any tattoos though. You kind of expect him to, but he doesn't. He just has those cyber sunglasses, and like I said, you swear that this guy probably spent like an hour waxing and like curling that mustache because it's perfect.
I like your mustache.
Thank you.
So you have jobs?
That I do, and you guys are gonna help. Do you want money?
Yes.
Do you
Yeah,
want
sure.
a lot of money?
You could say that.
Well, you guys look like you know how to pilot a robot.
Yes.
More than I want money, I want to know what I'd be doing.
You're gonna
That is
help.
a
Small
important-
detail. I'm
You're
sorry.
gonna
I'm
help.
sorry. Small detail.
You're gonna help the people of this station. You're gonna help the people of the whole fucking galaxy.
The whole galaxy.
Damn
Oh.
straight. We're fighting against oppression.
Who are the oppressors?
Yeah.
Anyone trying to step on us and keep us down. Keep us from earning our hard day's pay.
Anyone in particular?
We can talk about that later.
I'm
after you
gonna
sign the
elbow them.
contract.
Like read the room.
Everyone around's kind of like, He's on another one of his, like, the people who are here looking at the booths are kind of just shaking their head and sighing. A few of the people in the booths, however, have started to, like, wander over to, like, they heard the pay part and are very interested. So you kind of like a crowd behind you now, so backing out would be a bit of an effort.
All right.
Yeah, we're interested.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I say, we're interested.
Perfect. You better be, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Wow.
We can guarantee anyone that signs up will be a licensed mech operator within 3 months, or your money back.
What sort of contracts can you get us?
Wait, hold on. Our money back. Are we paying you to do this?
Well, no. You see,
Oh, okay.
we have our wage contract. It's a bit too long to get into. He pulls out one of those like USB sticks and plugs it into a data sheet, and you see like pages and pages of text scroll by at like light speed. Whatever the case is, we'll pay you a crap load of money, and the figure that appears on screen when he says this is indeed a lot of money. I'm not going to go into it because I don't really care to deal with diaspora and economics. But whatever the case
but
is,
more than what we were paid, or
no, about the same though.
okay.
And for the people of the station, you know that's like 2 or 3 years of wages. And he says, "This is every year. We'll give this to you. You're signed on with us." In addition, we have benefits in case of your death that we will guarantee at least one standardized clone procedure to be handled for, or an extra set of wages for your family.
Wow, that's a lot of money. That's like corpo state money. How can you afford to pay your workers so good?
Because we fight the oppressors.
And the oppressors are just everyone else? You waging war with the entire galaxy here?
That would be stupid. We'd lose.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. All right. Tell me more.
All right.
Yeah, color me interested.
Sounds good. How about you guys come with me and we'll get this all sorted out. I like the look of your eyes. Oh, you cannot see his eyes. They are covered in sunglasses.
I like the look of your glasses.
Thank you.
Are they prescription?
No.
Okay.
All right. So he immediately pulls out a little data stick for each of you. And this was all the contracts. I wouldn't bother reading through it. It's just legalese. But if you ask me, the people in the station make me give it to you. I'd just rather give you the money and put you in a robot.
Wait, so you're working for somebody else?
if we already had our own suits, would there be any problem with that?
Where are you getting licensed suits from?
I'm a retired mercenary. Well,
Oh.
I guess I'm back in it.
Well, we'd have to go through some things. Listen, as much as I'd love to be, I'm not the boss of this operation.
I see.
Now that's
in fact,
surprising.
We were told about you, but we didn't get your name.
Me?
My call signs, yeah.
My call sign is Mustang. But my name is
Sorry. Sorry.
I'd say
Continue.
Phil, thank you.
Philip. Oh, no, not Phil. Philip. My brother's Phil.
Rural parents.
They spelled it with an F.
Oh, I spell it wrong when I write it down.
No, mine's with a PH. I'm normal. My brother, Shame.
I'll cross it out and write Philip in the second into the L. I'll do a PH.
So you work for somebody else?
Yeah.
Who
I
do
don't
you work
own
for?
this. I don't own this band. Oh, you'll meet him soon enough.
Okay.
So, you all retired mercenaries then?
Me, no, I'm a
Yeah.
He kind of stares at Enid. And then stares at the other two. So then what's
I'm
a
the most
scientist
mercenary
going
looking of
along
us
with these
three.
two mercenaries?
Well, I got out of the game. I got out of the scientist game. Listen, do you know how much it sucks to have a ship torn out from underneath you? I do. I don't want to be part of that anymore, so I joined up with them.
He kind of just stares at you blankly.
I
Odd.
thought we could use more hands.
True. So you got one mech between the three of you?
No.
I'm working my way up.
Two. Two is the answer you're looking for.
Two robots.
Two
Okay.
robots. Three people. Someday I'll get my mech.
Do you
And
have
it
a
looks like
license
today's
for
the
a mech?
day. Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
He looks very confused and just looks down at his data pad and looks up at all three of you. You know what? How about I take your guys' number and I call you guys back? We'll sort all these details out later.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to get into contact with your boss as well.
He is
Trade
beginning to look
information.
incredibly suspicious of all three of you.
Look, we wouldn't do anything stupid. You have a mech right behind you.
He notices that all of you have two separate guns.
I have a laser whip and a assault rifle.
I'll have you know I have a laser whip.
Sorry, that pistol grip looks a lot like a gun, not a fucking laser sword. Alright. So, what's the plan?
Well, listen, these two got their mechs, but I want my mech. Can I sign up already?
I thought you had a license.
Well, yeah, but I don't have a mech. You said that you could get me a mech.
Let's get it printed off with a license.
Yeah, you kind of need one for the other, kind of.
Oh.
I should have explained this to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wait. I got the license, but not the mech, and you didn't explain that to me?
There was no printer on the ship. What did you want?
All right. So I got the license, but I didn't get the mech because these clearly I signed up with the wrong crew. Can I sign up with you?
Okay,
and get
I'm
a
gonna
mech,
let you
please?
guys know that this is a pretty convoluted lie you're trying to convince this guy. Like, this is not just your
To
casual
be
level
honest, I
of
feel like
white
we
lie.
wouldn't have been in this situation if there's a little bit more. Everyone was on the same page when we approached him and
Oh,
knew how
no.
license level worked.
Yeah, it might have helped. But whatever the case, you guys are allowed to go through with your lie.
All right.
But he's gonna roll against you if you do, and if he
Okay.
wins, it's not gonna be good.
Okay.
I'm not very good at lying. I'm just gonna state
I
that
think-
right now.
I think my actions speak for how good Enid is at
Now-
lying.
Note this: he has offered you
know-
the ability to walk away, but if you bungle this lie even more than it should, it might involve him trying to take you in by force.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and play it cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
What's the out of character vote? Are we staying here or are we leaving?
I don't know. I'd like to get as much information as possible. You know, it might be stupid, but I'd rather act fast.
Yeah, I want to know more about his boss.
All right. So I will, as a
And
GM,
I'm-
let you know you've got a few options you can do. Some of them may be bad, some of them may be good.
Okay.
I have a very bad option in mind. Let's
Could
go.
try to punch him and take him down before he gets in his mech. You could try to lie to him and convince him on the fact that, no, despite the three of us all being already trained mech pilots, we promise we're not here on a job. we want to sign up with you guys.
I feel like that's not even
It's
a bad
believable,
option.
trust
You can't go to
me.
the planet. It's pretty believable.
It is, but at the same time, you guys have given some very conflicting reports up till now about what you're doing here.
Yeah.
My story is clean.
You're right. You're right. Sadie, you're good. Now,
Maybe I've been past the core rulebook a little bit more than everyone else.
I just didn't know why we all were telling him we had mechs already, so I panicked.
Fair enough.
All right. Now, the backgrounds involved we have. If anyone's the best person to try to schmooze with this guy, I would give a bonus for background to I keep forgetting your character's name. I'm sorry. Savas. As you're a mercenary, you know how to mercenary things, and you've been in the room when a job negotiation's been happening. However, I don't know if that's necessarily the same for Enid or Ducia. Is that how you say that? Sorry, Sadie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't imagine this is going to actively hurt your ability to lie here, but I don't think you're going to get an advantage on your roll if you want.
Okay. Yeah. No, I feel like I gave myself a disadvantage, so it evens itself out.
Okay.
I did roll stay cool, but I don't know if you want me to roll again.
Oh, I didn't see yet. Okay, so the stay cool.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna narrow into you. Oh, sorry, water went down the wrong tube. He's gonna narrow in towards you guys and try to get right to the basis of this issue here. Hold up. How do I force a roll to happen? I used to be able to click the dice. I guess not. We're doing a contested check. Forgive me, this is my first time doing Lancer. I just want to make sure I'm actually doing the checks right, because I know that's got a bunch of stuff going on here.
With contested, it's the highest number wins. It's just
Yeah, I just don't know if he gets any bonuses or not. I don't believe he does. I think he just straight up rolls a dice.
For the most part.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure
I don't think not being the boss gives him a lot of special
No,
rolls.
he's really not that special. I just didn't know if he gets a penalty for being shit. I have no idea where it says I can do it. I'm just going to give him a flat D20. That's all he gets. All right. He's like, you know what? I like the cut of your jib, though. Now, I can't take you to the boss tonight, but I can certainly put you guys through basic quartermaster ability, and we can get you your uniforms. Prove you're one of us.
All right.
That'll
You
work
all
for
signed
now.
the contract already, right?
No, I want to know what we're doing. I want to know more.
I'll actually read through the contract.
All right. It's like 100 pages of bullshit.
We're gonna be here a little while.
You're going to stop and start reading?
Yeah, just sit down by his mech.
He's like, oh, don't worry about that.
No. I don't sign contracts unless I've read
All right,
them.
fine.
Look, Mustang. I'll be straight with you. It's not my first rodeo. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. Do you think I'll die out here?
Listen, it's just... All right. You know what? You're right. You guys know what you're doing. But I don't really have time to talk to people who are already committed. I gotta keep getting more people involved, right? So you guys go figure out
Back
your
here
contract.
tomorrow, I got you.
Come back. We got it.
All right.
Here, this is the address of the quartermaster. Once you signed your contract, you can head there right away.
Works for me.
It gives you the address of a building that would be in the market district.
Do we have a name we're looking for?
Yeah. So, the quartermaster, his name is Eldisar. He doesn't go out in the field, so he doesn't have a call sign.
Eldisar?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much,
Can you
Philip.
spell that?
have a good cycle and whatnot.
He waves.
Yeah. Good luck with your recruiting.
Oh, I've had lots of luck already.
All right, let's bounce.
Yeah.
All right, so if the three of you get out.
His presence is overwhelming.
All right, so probably we should have gotten our story straight before we talked to him. So let's make sure we get our story straight before we talk to the quartermaster.
Yeah, that sounds good. So, are we gonna tell them we're licensed or not?
I mean, it seems like they're trying to recruit people who aren't licensed yet, because that's the carrot on the stick for them. So probably let's not tell them we already have mechs.
Fair enough.
I mean, we have an address. I feel like that's good enough to go off of.
Yeah, but if we're asked again, and if we're gonna keep this ruse of being recruited, we should probably not tell them that we have mechs. Hopefully Philip doesn't call ahead and tell them that we're coming or anything about us, but
Right.
No, I think we should be safe.
yeah.
Now,
no,
I want to let you guys know something off the board. Your guys'
Mhm.
mechs are printed under your license. This means
Yeah.
anybody who directly gets hands-on with your mech or investigates your license knows where you got it from, who you are, and what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you give these guys access to your mech/license, they will be seeing that you are currently employed.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they will be seeing who you negotiated with to get access to the mechs printed for this mission, and where you got your weapons from. Because
Yeah. So
there's a chain
That's
of
not-
printing and information.
Yeah.
You certainly can just take your mech to the quartermaster anyway, but they will know that you have been hired by Harrison Armory if you give them access to it.
All right. Yeah. Pretty
All right.
important to think of that.
Yes. It's something that I wouldn't have thought of if I was the player, but I want to make sure everybody knows. I'm going to try to warn you before you go into any things like that again.
To be clear, when I said we got an address, I mean we just roll up
Yeah.
and throw hands.
Yeah.
I don't think the quartermaster has hands. Well, he has hands, but not in the metaphysical sense of being good at fighting.
Yeah. No. I mean we have an address of where there's probably printing mechs.
yeah. Is there a way to maybe call back and get the ship moved to the
Yep.
to the market deck?
Mhm. In
All
fact,
right.
I believe you have somebody on board who can probably pilot your ship for you. One Rose.
Oh
A
yeah.
valet.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I have a servant class NHP on my mech. I don't know how easily they can get access to the ship that are
You
I feel
guys
like it's
were
part of your
given a
contract, you're like-
special shuttle for the three of you.
Okay.
That has a onboard printing
They knew
facility.
what you were going in with.
However, it is extremely limited and can only print things you are specifically licensed to. It's not a general printer. It is a military grade printer, and it's on your guys' ass if you lose it. Don't lose it.
Okay.
All
But
right.
you can fly your ship around with your NHP. It's got control of the ship if you need it to. Or
Cool,
the ship
cool.
itself has a pilot, but I don't know if you trust the NHP more than the ship. The ship.
I think
It's
I
got the Tesla auto parking.
Yeah.
I think I trust Rose more than anyone in this
I
party.
mean, we spent 3 months with Rose. Do we trust Rose?
Did you
you
ever
don't
talk
know
to Rose?
you don't really know about Rose.
Oh.
Rose is my friend, not yours.
Something
Okay.
else
I'm
very
going to be
protective.
piloting the
Noted.
ship. Don't worry about it. Okay. There's no one piloting the ship. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
So
no,
for the
no
whole
one
3
is.
months of you talking to Rose, we didn't notice, or we just
Well, no,
weren't
you
allowed
all
to?
are aware, but like they probably wouldn't. I imagine. Amy
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
respond.
Yeah, like I forget the word for the little container that NHPs live in,
Casket.
but that's basically on the mech itself. So you probably haven't even seen Rose physically. So it's mostly just looks like I'm just been talking to somebody on the phone
Yeah.
who is gonna move the ship for us. And don't worry about it.
They're my partner.
Okay,
They
I
live
feel
in
like
another
after 3
school.
months-
I'm dating them, I promise.
I feel like
Yeah.
after 3
You
months, we
wouldn't
got a
know
pretty
him.
clear idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. So your ship gets brought over, and you guys now have access to to your mechs if you need them. If
Hopefully not. But yes.
now.
Good.
The quartermaster is in a warehouse district, meaning there's not a lot of pedestrians, but there is some level of industry vehicle piloting around. So you're probably not going to be able to like sneak in the cover at night because it's station. Who cares about night?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do we want to do? We want to case the place first. What's the sitch?
I guess we can take a look from afar, see if there's any like obvious guards.
All right.
If things go south.
All right. So, with that established, you guys head to near the address, trying your best, I imagine, not to be heading right there. Now, do anyone want to change? Anybody gonna wear something different?
I mean, my thing probably looks pretty normal to begin with. I'm wearing a light hard suit, so it's just fabric.
Okay. I mean, if only one of us wants to just go and look at the building before we're all there, or bring our mechs, I feel like that's a pretty safe bet.
Okay, so who's gonna scout
Just
out?
want to case it. See the sign out front.
Which one of you will go alone?
I could do it.
All right. Yeah. Either one of us.
All right. So, I'm gonna roll a D2 if you guys don't decide.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll go.
yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So Enid heads on out in your light suit, and you head to the address, and you see a couple people wearing those brown khakis lazing about, but they don't necessarily look very adept at being guards necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. It kind of looks more like they're just loitering than they're actively guarding.
Okay. Does it look like I could just walk past them without them noticing?
Oh yeah,
or
100%.
Cool. I do
You
that.
just walk up to the door.
Yeah. I walk
One of
up
the
to
guys just
door.
nods at you as you walk by, and the girl kind of says, "Should we check his ID?" And the guy's like, "Nah, it's fine. I think I recognize him." And you walk right into the door.
All right. Cool.
So the quartermaster's office is a squat building with a huge double push door that leads into what is clearly a warehouse. And there's a very tired looking middle-aged woman sitting behind a desk.
Hello. Are you the quartermaster?
No. Can I help you?
Yeah. I was sent to talk to the quartermaster. Philip, the guy with the glasses.
Oh,
Sent me.
you're a recruit. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll process your paperwork here if you have it with you.
Oh, shoot. I think Philip forgot to give me that. Do you have like a copy I can get here?
Yeah. She kind of sighs a bit. Okay. She starts typing at a hollow keyboard and pings you wirelessly with the file.
Okay.
It's the contract from before.
All right. I don't want to actually sign this contract, but can I falsify a document with like a hack?
Go for it. But it is a risky check.
Okay.
As in, if they notice it's falsified, it's a pretty obvious problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to actually agree to these terms legally.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hacker fix. So it's risky, so I'd add 1 difficulty.
Yeah, I
Or-
believe that's how. I think risky's just. It's not.
I think
difficult. It's risky.
Yeah,
just means
risky
there's a
is like
chance of failure.
if I mess up. Yeah, if
Yeah.
risky if I mess up, it does something bad.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not difficult.
Okay. Oh,
That's
oh
not a good
no!
roll.
Oh no!
All right.
That's bad.
So, you did what is the equivalent of like auto-filling the document with like Comic Sans, and then like you put down the name John Smith from Nowhere Town. She kind of looks at the
no.
document, looks back up at you, looks at the fact you have a gun, and slaps a panic button underneath the desk.
Oh, listen. Well, it's too late, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing to have to say that I got a record and I was trying to avoid all of this, but
She dives behind the table and puts her hands above her head.
oh, geez.
You hear a weapon from behind the wall spooling up.
I'm
and
gonna
the
get
clatter
in
of boots as it rushes towards the door.
From outside, do we see anything?
Did you guys go
Oh,
to
I feel like we're
outside
like
the
not
building?
even like this.
You're
we're
like a
just,
couple blocks away. at the
miles
closest.
away.
Oh,
We're like at an outside restaurant. We're just having a snack. So how
having
do you think we're
snack.
doing?
I'm sure this is gonna go well. Sip some coffee.
I have a good feeling about this.
Hey, can I get some help over here?
So you guys immediately, your
oh.
inner team communication pings up with Enid's cry of distress.
And I'm just gonna put my hands behind my head and get on my knees.
Okay.
Wait, why did we not send the mercenary there?
I'll take a look from afar. What's going on?
So, you creep out and you see the two guards outside kind of like looking into the building. They've got their guns out. And then you see Enid, and this takes place a little bit after, but Enid, there's a big guard, big guy with a heavy hard suit and a really big gun pointed at you. What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to get a job.
He looks at the girl who's cowering. He's like, that was fake. She, like, pings him the document, and he clearly reads it in the inside of his helmet. And you hear the bolt on the back of the weapon click back as he's pointing it towards you. What are you doing here?
Listen, I got priors and I panicked and I gave a fake name. I thought that this was work that maybe I'd be good at,
All
but
right.
apparently
How are you going to try to get out of this?
I'm trying
to try to do this?
I'm trying to convince them that the reason I falsified the documents is that I've got a criminal record and I was hoping to avoid.
So, are you staying cool? Are you charming?
I think I'm
trying to go for.
I think I'm trying to stay cool.
All right, roll me a stay cool check.
Okay.
This one is also risky.
Okay.
However, I'm going to let you know it's probably not as bad as you getting shot. I'm not going to
Okay.
put that on you right now, even if you fail.
Okay.
It's a risky check because,
We're making a brisk
lying
walk
to
over.
someone. But,
We're
Yeah.
not sprinting, but we're
How
gonna.
yeah.
How do I roll? How do I roll when it's not actually a skill I have?
I think you just
If you have stay
slash...
cool, it should be a button you can click.
I don't think he
Yeah,
does, but /R space 1d20 in the type box. All right.
There you go.
So,
There we go.
well, it's probably best in your interest if you never come back here again.
Cool. I thought maybe you guys would be cool about a criminal record, but all right, I'll get out of your hair.
He kind of steps up into your space and says, "We would be cool with it if you were upfront with us."
Well, I didn't know if I could trust you with this information, but now that I'm under duress, I'm gonna give it to you.
He just kind of sighs. This isn't the kind of job you can play games like that at. If we're going to trust you with our backs, we expect you to give us upfront information.
All right,
You're clearly
well,
not cut out for this line of work.
I don't even know what this work is. No one can give me a straight answer. How am I expected to give you a little bit of trust if clearly you're giving everybody a different story? I just want to know what's up.
He has a gun pointed to your head.
No, he's just
I
pointing
know.
at a center of mass. He's not pointing at it ahead.
Oh, okay.
But-
okay, never mind.
Might
Never
wanna
mind.
So-
get out of
Keep going,
there.
keep going.
He does, okay. He looks at his gun. He lowers it a bit. He clearly unloads it and puts the safety on and puts it around his back. And then he cracks the knuckles of his heavy hard suit. He says, I'm going to ask you one more time to leave. That's this time.
I'd say now is a good time to withdraw.
All right. I then get up and I leave.
Okay.
So
At
In
this
the meantime,
point,
I
you
ha-
guys all see the dudes with the guns kind of peer as the door opens, and Enid kind of skirts out the door as there's this big dude in heavy armor in a heavy hard suit, kind of just glaring at his back.
okay, I'm gonna be reading the documents still.
It's incomprehensible. It is like 5 pages in, and it's already contradicted itself with like legalese. You'd have to take this to a lawyer. There's no way you would understand without training, or a really expensive NHP to take a look at it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my party and say, I'm gonna sign this. Just tell Harrison Armory I'm not serious if they ask anything.
All right.
That's not an amazing
Okay,
idea.
you say this as the big scary guy escorts Enid out.
No,
of
no,
the
I'll
building.
say it quietly to the party.
Okay.
I feel like we're not even there yet. We weren't running.
Yeah,
Cool.
We had 3 blocks to cover.
yeah.
Oops.
We can like see the building,
right.
but we're
All right,
like,
so then
or
you
crosswalk.
guys come around the corner as you see Enid walking away from the building towards you guys.
Okay, I'll avoid eye contact and just like walk into the building while signing the document.
So you walk towards the building where there's still some dude staring at Enid's disappearing form.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to let you know before you do this. I'm going to put some groundwork together. You're walking past Enid, who just got thrown out by an armed soldier for falsifying ID.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
going to
actually
completely
put
just ignore your teammate, walk right past him, and naturally go into the building.
Okay, you know what? Good call. I'll hold back for a second. I just don't want to act like I know Enid in front of the big guy.
Okay.
Yeah, we can regroup around the corner.
Most people, when they see the big guy with a giant gun and the 2 goons with guns, turn and walk away down the street. There's no one else in this. They all kind of saw the guy step out of the building, like, I don't want to fuck with that, and then turned
Yeah,
around and left.
Okay, I'll head back to the shop that
Okay.
I was having my coffee at.
All right.
So we regroup.
Yeah.
So that was a bust.
So what'd you do?
Well, I just walked in and I tried to see the quartermaster, but I got stopped at the door. They wanted me to sign contract. I tried to fake it, didn't work. Then some guy came and threatened to shoot me and then tossed me out. So they're really serious about trust, even though they haven't told anyone a solid story about what the job is.
Did you lead with that? Did you ask?
I ask what the job is. They wouldn't tell me, especially after they found out that I faked my signature.
So how do you want to proceed from here?
Well, I
could
can't
try-
go in anymore. Not
Yeah.
unless we go hot.
I could try, bluffing my way through it. I could sign the document, but just
Well,
want Harrison Armory to not get angry at me for doing
Well,
this.
that's why I tried to fake it. But maybe if we fake it before you go in, we'll have a better chance.
I mean, if you think you can do it,
Would I stand a better chance of doing it if I took my time instead of doing it under duress like last time?
You know what? Sure. I'll give you an advantage if you take your time and do it very carefully.
Okay, I'm gonna take a
Or not
take a
advantage,
second.
accuracy, sorry. Terminology.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a second stab at it.
All right. Now, this is not a risky, so you can retry it if you're worried, but it's, yeah. All right. You're pretty sure it's passable. You're like, yeah, I'd buy that. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. Should I try it again?
Go for it.
I'd rather not have a gun pointed at me, so
Yeah, all right. Listen, it's
Take your
tricky.
time.
It's tricky stuff to hack these to fake these things because it gotta like falsify a whole person. Do I still get the accuracy?
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
this one
that
you're
was
like, nah,
pretty
nah.
legit.
This one's rock solid.
Yeah, no. This time I made a whole backstory for the signature, so
Okay.
You
it's
made
good.
a fake Facebook page and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole thing is a catfish.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Hopefully, I can talk my way through this.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't know. Do you want to suit up in case anything goes wrong, or do you think you just want to sit back here?
Well, you two seemed fine to sit back here while I got a gun pointed at me. I'll
Yeah. Well, I didn't think
suit up.
you'd lie like that. Okay.
I saw an opening and I tried to take it.
We
They're a
all
lot
make...
narrow-
You walk past two
they-
armed guards.
they're-
Did you give us a
they're-
warning?
It's deceptive because there's this level of disorganization at the top at the surface level, but then the second you slip up, they have security systems and big beefy guys in hard suits. So I guess be aware of that. There's something a lot more sinister and organized under the surface of bumbling buffoonery. We'll be ready this time.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
So,
sorry.
I'm gonna double check.
we
Do you
couldn't
guys
back you up.
crack out the mechs?
I don't want to get my mech.
Okay. Did you want to
How-
park it
how-
nearby, or did you want to like?
How
Yeah.
how
How
conspicuous
surreptitiously can we do
Mechs
this?
are pretty conspicuous, but like,
Yeah.
you could definitely load them onto a loading truck and just drive them into a warehouse. Now, normally I would say that's not cool, but you guys are on Harrison's dollar here. You can just flash
Yeah.
your card and say, "We got this."
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, don't we own the station? Like, aren't we working with people up top?
You're working with people who are the police and government here, but they don't actually own the station. It's a privately owned
We are the
enterprise.
law.
It's
Oh,
you
the
know.
merchant family. Or,
Oh, we have resources. Yeah, let's try and get them close.
Okay,
Close-
so you guys
close-
can shuttle your mechs into one of the nearby warehouses without an issue, but you can't get it within a block of the actual building.
Okay.
That's
I
right.
feel like in mech distance, a block's like nothing.
It's not that
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead and hope I don't get caught in the crossfire
All right.
if anything goes bad.
So, with that, after about an hour of waiting for everything to calm down, I imagine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
our good friend walks into the quartermaster's office, or at least the front door to the office, and you see again a bit more stressed out woman sitting at the desk. She is has a very heavily used little vape pen beside her that she's constantly puffing on, and
Seem
like
pretty on edge.
4 emptied cups of coffee beside her.
Well, that's not gonna help.
So you say that. She says,
Yeah.
let's just say, listen, what are you here for?
Speaking to Mustang over.
He's sending more of
You
you
know.
guys. We told him not to send anybody. Okay.
I was reading through the document. I got a bit confused and just gave up. So I signed it.
Oh, good. She looks at you for a second and narrows her eyes. Can I see it, please?
I hand over the document.
All right. You send her a little data packet. She goes through it, and she just puts it into her computer, and it goes bring, bing, and a little green light appears. She like lets out a sigh of relief. Okay. All right. So this looks good. So I'm just gonna do a search on you real quick. And you can head on to the next room. And she starts typing in her computer, and you can see all the details of this faked person start scrolling up, including their job they currently have, how much money they have in their bank account, their current
His name
status
is-
of family.
His name is John Smith.
Wow. That's me. I'm the real John Smith.
Yeah,
However,
this
it
time-
does look believable. You can
Yeah.
tell, though, that if you had gone in with your actual signature... My he might not have gone so well.
Yeah.
That's better than my fake name suggestion. So
All right. I'll go into the next room.
All right, so you get sent up into the next room, and there is, like, you push through the big doors, and there is a full warehouse with a corner that has a couple computer terminals and, like, big power pylons, and there's one dude in a heavy hard suit with his big gun sitting on the ground, or sitting on a crate beside him as he's leaning against the wall. Kind of stares at you as you come in, but doesn't make any motions. And then there's a really young-looking guy, heavy cybernetics. Both his arms and both his legs are cybernetic. He's very slender, pretty short, but he looks at you as you come in. I was just notified of you, Mr.
Are you
John.
the quartermaster? I nod.
Well, I was told that we had a few more people coming in, but you weren't like the last. Okay, well, we got uniforms for you. What are you being hired on for by Philip? Or sorry, Mustang? He rolls his eyes at that.
Did he tell us? I don't know. Liberation?
Oh,
There's some grandstanding goal.
he gave you that line, did he? Okay, well, to put things more formally, we are a mercenary outfit known as the Rusted Corps. Can't imagine you've heard of us. We're pretty small time. We've never done anything really important.
I remember hearing about them at some point. I don't know. It's kind of hazy, though.
You might have heard of
Maybe
a
just a
different
coincidence.
group. Yeah. Well, whatever the case. Here. You have a bank account hooked up to that ID you gave us, so we're gonna... He quickly types something on one of his hands while his other hand reaches behind him and types on another terminal, not even looking. Right. Down that way, there's a set of rooms that have equipment. You feel free to take one uniform. He hands you a sheet that has all of this listed with a little 1, like an actual number beside each thing. 1 uniform, 1 gun, 1 magazine of bullets.
Wow.
That's all you get.
Very cool.
All right. Now, as you're new to the business, we're going to have to get you put into one of the cells. What was your previous line of work before this? It says on the document that you were unemployed. What does that mean?
Well, I just did small times out in, like, Outer Rim.
Out
The Long
Outer
Rim?
Long Rim. That's rather
Yeah.
far to be making the trip here. What brought you over?
Got tired of the work there.
And what was that
Too much
work?
risk. It was, some just mercenary work. Low-paying stuff, though.
And why didn't you put that in your job history?
The company went up in smoke, basically.
Huh. So, low-skill mercenary. Got it. Do you know how to fire a gun?
Yeah. I at least got that training down.
Okay. I'm just going to say you've completed your mandatory gun safety course then. That checks off that legal document. All right. So, I'm going to put you into a cell. Now, are you signing up for the mech division or the infantry corps?
Mech.
Mech? Okay. He writes down something in a little data terminal. Okay. Well, unfortunately for you, you're going to be under the direct command of Mustang.
He seems like a swell fellow.
He is something. Now, he will be training you recruits off station, but don't expect this will take a short amount of time. I'm sure he gave you the line about 3 months. Half of you manage that. The other half give up.
All right.
You won't get your pay until you've managed it. If you give up, as per the contract you signed, you get nothing, but you still have to refund us the course fees.
Okay. I was wondering if I could get any more specifics about what the job is. The whole for justice thing is nice on paper, but like it doesn't really tell me much.
They're going to be people who are going to come and either try to damage assets we want undamaged or stop us from damaging assets we want damaged. Your job is to shoot them until they're dead.
All right. Are these like pirates or something?
Sure. He goes back to not looking at you and typing at the terminal. Does it really matter? I'm sure you didn't buy that justice line.
No, not really.
Yeah. Well, none of us do. Except for Mustang. He's fucking deep-throated the company line.
So what sort of licenses will I potentially be able to get through this?
3 months in, we have a standard deal with GMS.
Yeah.
Past that, you're on your own.
Sounds good, I guess.
Now, I'm pretty busy. If you have no more questions, please take this. We're going to call you on your phone number you gave us back there, and we'll get you all rounded up to head off station within the next 6 days.
All right. Do you know when, or if work is going to be starting anytime soon? I guess I have to go through training.
Now, listen. You're not going to be on the first cruise. You're going to have a little bit to go, but there's going to be some fighting pretty soon. Don't worry, you'll be off station before any of it starts.
All right.
Can I chime in on your headset?
Yeah.
Ask them where the work is.
We're
So,
orbiting a planet people want to land on.
Yeah, is it? But like, where specifically is the work taking place?
Yeah, I say, would it be best if I avoid that area at the time?
I doubt you could get there. But I heard the space above the planet and on the planet is going to be contested area pretty soon. Listen, it doesn't really matter. You're not going to be seeing any of the important fighting for another 3 months anyway. But just don't try to make any friends of people who pilot ships, okay?
All right. Well, thanks for the information. I'll try and stay out of that space.
Okay. And you get sent down your way towards where the actual shit is kept.
Okay.
You notice that there is a single mech kitted up in the hangar of this warehouse. But that's it.
I guess I'll take a picture of it. What does it look like?
How do I describe it? So it's size 1 mech.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon does it? How do I describe this weapon? Okay. So it is not a melee gun. Not a melee gun. Jesus fucked. It is.
It launches.
I don't know how to
Most
actually describe. It's got a pair of shotguns on it, like big arm-mounted shotguns.
Metal.
And it looks really, really heavy. Its face is like a narrow pointed slope with like the jaws of a shark painted along the side.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess I'll send this information to the rest of the group.
There is a keyword on the side, like the name of the mech is titled Painmaker.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we regroup.
Yeah.
You regroup.
Oh, make sure to get your free magazine and gun.
Oh, I do.
All right.
You might
take
use
it.
that gun.
Yeah.
It is functionally a for you guys. It's a pretty shitty gun. So it functions
antique.
as a light pilot gun, but it doesn't have the sidearm rule. So it's 3 range, 1 damage, non-sidearm.
Wow, it's so cool. Just throw it in a box and take it with me.
Okay.
How
right.
much gear does it look like they'd have for more recruits?
If you had to take a guess, you'd say that there's outfit in the warehouse you walk by for at least 100 people. But many of it is sitting like pretty deep behind boxes and stuff, like it's not planned to be used. If they needed to, they could very quickly outfit about 20 guys with no effort. But you could imagine that this place has the resources to fit about 100 if they pulled open crates and stuff.
Okay. Well, looks like they're planning on making a move soon from the sound of it.
Yeah.
So you
Gotta
leave
figure
and you
out-
meet up with your team. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
So I'll fill them in on anything they might have missed.
Okay.
So
I
within the next
assumed
6
we had
days,
like an open line.
Pardon?
I assumed we just
Yeah.
had an open line of communication. We could just hear.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I guess I'll ask if I should try meeting up with Mustang again to ask about training.
No, we'll contact you.
I mean,
Oh, you meant you asked your team? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I thought you were trying to talk to quartermaster again. I'm like, no.
I feel
Just
like- I
run
feel like
back in.
you're
What? Hey,
expected somewhere else.
Where's Mustang?
Where's Mustang? I mean, I feel like we could give the Harrison Army guys a pretty clear. We got a time frame of when they're planning on doing shit.
yeah. And it seems like they're gearing up for a sustained conflict.
Within the next 6 days.
Yeah. But if they're planning on training people now for 3 months out, it's not like it's just a small time thing they're trying.
Yeah, they're planning a long-term assault, but they're planning on it starting it soon,
Yeah.
which is going to make it difficult for us to get to the planet. We should probably report this to Harrison Armory.
Yeah.
I think also if while we're here, if we can try and locate, they have to be storing all of these. They have to have these people and mechs and stuff somewhere on this station if they're planning on assaulting soon. It has to, or if not on the station, somewhere nearby, right? So
Yeah.
So if we can hit that before that they can start the assault, that'll save us a lot of trouble.
Okay.
That's about as far as I've got. I don't know how we're supposed to find a bunch of hidden mechs and ground troops. We haven't tried the engineering bay.
I mean, I feel like, because if we're in downtime in game terms, we can gather information.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Okay.
that's like
Yeah.
I think the good way to go. I mean, I guess technically
Yeah.
I could. There's
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably talk to some other of the people who were recruited for the Rusted Core. See if they know anything.
Yeah, you're in.
I guess
You're
you're
in
the
now.
patch you're in. You could talk to some of them, and I could talk to people who work on mechs around here over the next couple days.
And I'll just talk to the average Joes.
Yeah.
Because I should probably stay as far away from the rusted shields as possible. Rusted core.
It would be safe, I guess.
Probably.
Okay, is there downtime actions on the in-game character sheet? I don't see
don't
them
believe so.
anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think
I think
so
it should have
either.
1d20 for me anyway.
Yeah, I don't really think I have any relevant skills.
Yeah, over the next day, 2 days, maybe 3. I don't know how long they're gonna wait to call back to ship you off, but I want to talk to people who work the printers and see where they know people are hiding mechs
Okay.
or anyone
so
who
gonna
knows
be
the
a downtime
Rusted
action,
Core.
gather information, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, you've got. I'm gonna let everybody take one downtime action before the call comes through. So.
Okay. Would my mercenary background help with getting this sort of information?
I think you getting into the organization would count more for
Yeah.
get connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get connected if you want. So gather information. All right. So you succeeded in your check, but pick one of the options. Clear evidence of you rummaging. So people are gonna, hey, this person's been asking around pretty heavily. You have to dispatch someone and like straight up kill somebody to know, or implicate someone innocent to avoid this tension coming down on you.
I'll implicate someone innocent.
Okay. So, in doing so, you've essentially painted the target on one of the local I don't want to say mafia crime syndicate. The local
Can
made
I
men.
do it on Ark? The Ark, my bad. I know his name.
No, unfortunately, the Ark will not be implicatable because you have to have a good reason. Somebody who's looking has to have a good reason to look. You've essentially implicated the local mob in that they're asking. You managed to figure out, but you did it as if you were asking for them. So there might be some tensions ratcheting up across the station pretty soon. But whatever the case, you found that a whole bunch of ships have been heading out to an asteroid field where they're building a station. And there's a lot of cheap printed mechs there, or being brought there.
And just for my own notes, this is the Rusted Core doing it.
This is the Rusted Core doing it. Yes, very specifically, the Rusted Core is bringing mechs out to the asteroid field. All right. So that was Leica's gather information check. We were looking at. So, Ifrit, what is your goody gonna do?
I'm also gonna try and gather information just from within the organization. You know, maybe
What are you trying to
get,
find out to know?
Do you
like
have
location.
the downtime actions page open? Because it's not like a D&D game. You just pick what you want to know, and I tell you if you win.
I guess
I'm putting a list of them in the server. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the mechs, so I'll ask about like where it's happening.
No, he knows where it's happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
so-
guess I'll ask about the mechs
Yeah, SETI.
then.
You'll ask what kind of mechs they are?
Yeah, you know,
Uh,
get information.
Okay, go for it. That's what you're looking for?
Okay, yeah. How do I do the just generic roll?
D20. Just /R1D20. Yeah.
Okay.
So you already know where. So now you're asking what?
Yeah. Nope.
Okay. You now have the option to get it, but they know you've been asking, and it's very specifically like you're in trouble for it. Or you take your loss and you say, no, I'm not even going to try.
You know, I'd rather just not know because
Okay.
I feel like if they did find out it was me, they could also just change the plans.
yeah.
All right. And finally,
Enid.
I'm kind of, I want to approach this at a different angle. I want to find out what people are, what's bringing people to this planet. Like, what are people's, what is everyone's vested interest in getting to this planet? Like, what trade is expected, and like what companies are trying to.
That one I'm
Lake
not going to
land.
make you roll for.
straight up, it's it's a colonized planet with a crap load of natural resources, all sorts of minerals, tons of various deposits for high strategic minerals. Harrison wants it real bad. Everybody else knows that what Harrison wants means there's money to be made moving around it.
Okay, so mostly people are here to do like shipping for Harrison.
Shipping for Harrison or ISPN. They're doing mining jobs down on the planet. There might be farming jobs, depending on if it looks like the planet has farmable land, even though only a little bit. Whatever the case, there's money coming to this planet in huge droves right now, which means a lot of people are trying to follow it to see if they can get some of it.
Does anyone know anything about the planet
The
itself?
Harrison has been pretty damn good about not letting anybody break the blockade.
Okay. Not even information. Okay.
No. All they know is that, again, like I said, you guys know this planet has been claimed by Harrison, saying they found it during the Second Committee, and are only now coming around to colonizing it for whatever reason.
Okay.
So
All right. Yeah, that's. I just wanted to know.
That is what you know for free. Don't work. Don't. That's not your action. That's just everybody knows
Okay.
that. I'm sorry if I didn't get that across earlier.
No, no, it's okay. Because that's just for what Enid's interest is just what people are fighting over.
Yeah.
More specifically, I think we already got from Sadie's role like a good information about where they are. I don't think there's anything else Enid needs to find out.
Okay.
At least from Enid's perspective.
All right.
So do you want to do a different downtime action? Because you've got a lot to choose from. You
Yeah.
You can get focused. You can get connected, scrounge and barter, get organized, creative, get a damn drink, buy some time, or power at cost.
Get a damn drink.
All right. Get a damn drink. Give me your roll.
Do I? Okay. I should just make a macro for it already. One. Got a
Can't
one.
even get a drink. You forgot your ID. I'm back on the home planet.
God.
Okay.
So, whether you had a good time or not, either way, you wake up in the gutter somewhere with only one remaining. Your dignity, all of your possessions, or your memory. So something happened. I can tell you what happened. But you either forget it and keep your shit, but you're embarrassed in front of everybody. You remember it, but you lose all your shit, and you're embarrassed in front of everybody. Or you weren't embarrassed in front of everybody, but you lose your shit and you don't know what happened.
I mean, Enid doesn't really care about their dignity at all. So I'll just keep my shit.
All right. So, you guys got called in to find Enid sprawled out in a puddle of someone's vomit as they were dragged out by a bouncer of a bar. Something happened, and everyone kind of looks down on them like they're weird. So your team picks you up.
All right, buddy. We're going back to the ship.
Yeah.
Rough weekend.
Very rough couple of days.
I just had-
Once we get settled in, your luck will turn right around.
I just lose track of how many drinks I've had, and the more that I've had, the harder it gets to remember.
Make a note of that one for next time we leave you alone.
Yeah. Give me planet side, I won't need as many drinks. So what did we find out?
The location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have a place to go.
Oh, cool. All right, let's go.
Get to fly the mech.
Now,
to fly the
alongside
mech in
this,
space.
okay, so I'm going to let you guys know this is going to be your guys' combat mission. So,
Combat.
you guys are going to go fight some pirates, or at least you're going to go fight some Rusted Core who I hope you've realized are pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're pretty official, but
I mean, they're using some, like, dead mercenary band's name.
Also, they give everybody a different line of what they're fighting for, and they're okay with criminals, but you gotta tell them you're a criminal up front. Otherwise, they get all uppity.
I feel like a mercenary would be fine with that part of it.
Do we have time to change our systems in the
You
days
do.
leading up to this?
Now,
Okay.
I'm going to let you guys know this spaceship field is not going to have gravity or atmosphere.
Oh God. All right.
Now,
right,
that because of this, Harrison Armistice's like, hey, we understand you guys aren't going to be on planet anytime soon. Here's a free EVA module for all your mechs. And they stapled one onto your GMSs for no system cost.
Okay.
You could take your jump or burst, whatever, if you want, but you have an EVA module, you can move at normal speed in space.
Oh no. How do I add new systems with the character sheets?
I don't know if there's.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, I was gonna add the hex pattern charges.
Close this. So you go to Freet, your frame loadout. You go down to your system. Which one are you taking off?
I already took it off. I took the jump jets off.
So you go to Compendium. You look at Systems. And you're taking the hex charges, right?
Yeah.
What are they? Hold up. Hex. Pattern B hex charges. You drag and drop onto your character sheet. Just like that.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
Should be good to go.
All right. So, you guys all have your mechs, blah, 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 blah. I don't need to do too much more here.
Oops, I was clicking a bunch of stuff. Sorry.
Now, you guys have a couple of options to do here. You can just go and YOLO yourself into the enemy fleet.
I imagine we gave the information we had to Harrison Armory.
Okay. All right. So you called back to your guy Duncan, and you let him know that, oh yeah, no, there's definitely some pirates, and they're going to try to break the blockade.
Yeah, give them all the intel we've gathered.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm also a bit distracted. I'm just making sure I've got all the numbers set up for everything. Now, all you're going through, you've got your next mission about to be pulled out. You're going to go fight some pirates. I don't know what to say. You guys are in space. Your ship, you know where it is, and you can see they've got a little bit of a base set up on the outskirts of where they're keeping the mechs, but you're going to have to get through it to get to them. That's all I'm going to say. Now, this is about the time where I want to call our probably 10-minute break. We're about at the halfway point, or we're before the first big fight. Anything anybody wants to... Everybody go with that?
Yeah.
Take a minute to get a glass of water, go to the bathroom, refresh yourself, whatever. Just, I don't want us to be fresh for a fight, pretty much.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll be right back then.
Awesome.
Okay. What you got? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna 10 minutes. I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna mute myself in Discord. I'm gonna talk to my chat and explain what I'm doing.
Okay.
So, yeah. So be back at exactly 10 minutes from now. Let's say.
Cool.
Cool. All right. I've muted myself in Discord so they can't hear me anymore. But what I'm doing now is I'm making the battle map they're on because I didn't have time because I'm horrible at time management. So I'm going to I wish there's an alternate. I'm trying to put these guys in, but not as I want. Is there? Can I do a truck? Is there a way for me to do a truck that's like a space boat instead? I want a spaceship that I can put on them. I don't think I can. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. I'm trying to find a robot that looks like a spaceship so I can... Alright. What can I do with this guy? Legs. We're not going have legs. We're not cowards. We want this thing to fly. So we're getting this ready. Everyone's on break right now. What if we take ace? Can I get rid of? I can't. Crap. I just don't know how to edit tokens well enough. I'm trying to add tokens that look like they could be spaceships. All right. Spaceship sprite. PNG. I'm just gonna take a look for some. That looks pretty good to me. Let's, go to here. I'm going to, oh boy. Wow, that's awful. It's an awful website. Never mind, we're not going to do that. We're just going to, you know what? We're just going to put them on the map and it's fine. They're going to be, doesn't really matter. I know what they are. The team's going to know what they are. Essentially, I'm putting a couple of cataphract ships that are going to be here that aren't actually going to be ships. They're going to be, well, they're not going to be cataphracts. They're going to be cataphracts boats. Oh, let's resize. How big are cataphracts? They're like one, right? Yeah, they're size 1. Okay.
Returned.
Let's not make them size 2. All right. As you can see, one of them's already back. So 1.5 works for me. Hold up. What the hell? What size are you? There we go. All right. So these cataphracts are going to be ships that fly into them. Rather than being full-on cataphracts, they are going to be space boats that can't turn well and just slam into them with giant spikes, because I think that's super cool. So I'm just making sure I've got this open on my other tab so I can pull up the NPC rules. I've got the book actually physically beside me as well. Looking at templates, that'll be 330. Yeah, it's not an ultra, it's a vehicle. Hold up. How do I make it? I can make it a ship? Yeah, ship. Moves normally, size 4. Oh no, I don't want to make it a ship. I'm going to make it a vehicle that just moves normally in 0G. I don't care. Because that's hilarious. I like the idea of it just being a boat. It's going to have the melee ability anyway because it's hilarious. So it's just going to be that because that's why I'm the DM and I want it to be cool. So let's go back to the game. We can scroll around. We see what's on the map. Bombard's going to be over here. Okay, this Bombard's going to be up here. Now, what's the range on a Bombard? Pretty short, actually. And by that, I mean not at all. These Bombards are turret grunts. They can be taken out pretty easily, but they're pretty good. They can't move at all. I'm just making them that way. They straight up just don't move. But if they get shot, they die. So, there we go. Now, that's a lot of enemies for a normal fight, but they'll be fine. I believe in my team. So, we still have a few minutes left. Okay, what else am I going to be doing? I need to... Well, that's actually about it.
I just need to make sure I've got the rules for these guys on the ready so we can do this very first fight.
So, I'm going to open up a couple other tabs to make sure I've got everything at the ready. So we're going to go for 300. We're going to go with, what, 280? Sure, non-player characters. So I've got a Bombard.
I've got a...
Hold up. What else is there? That's a Rainmaker and a Sentinel. Okay, so Rainmaker. I'll have Rainmaker up because he's the leader of the group right now. And we need Sentinel. Okay, so Sentinel's kind of cool. All right, we got this. We got this in the bag. I'm pretty happy with how the game's turned out so far. Yeah. You know, I'm going to make them remote pilot vehicles instead of ships because it's just easier. It gives them one penalty. Okay. Anything else needs to happen? No, this is fine, I think. This is A-okay. We just need to make sure I've got all these guys done. Okay, let's figure out how to do an initiative tracker. I know I've got it in my systems. No. How do I... I've got an initiative tracker. I'm like 90% sure I've got one. Yeah, it is saved. I don't know. Oops. Oops. I sure hope nothing bad just happened to everybody's game. Did the game just crash, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, I accidentally reset the game. That's my bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I see the hanger again.
Everybody's still there, so it's fine. Cool. Okay. There should be a button to do initiative. Draw doors. Secret doors. Journal notes. Ooh, it's a secret. Let's create the encounter. Edit. Track resources. How do I... Okay, how do I do this? Yeah. That's fine. I straight up don't know how to do the, Okay. I'm gonna do the secret. I'm gonna do what's called Googling something. Foundry answer initiative start. Okay, how does it use? Okay. How do I actually do it though? I've got to make an icon for it? Okay. Alright. Maybe? Okay. Did my model freeze? My model froze. Oh crap. There we go. My model's tracking again. Perfect. Okay, I straight up don't know how to do the initiative. How do I make initiative go? Create item? Skill? No. Create tokens. What are these? I don't know what these are. Do I just create them? I don't know how to create the initiative. Alright. We got 1 minute. Alright. I'm going to head back in. We're about at our time limit. Alright. I have returned.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
Perfect. We're here. Alright. Now,
Yep.
the one thing I thought would just be super easy, and I didn't think I'd had to look up how to do before, and I still can't look up how to do. How do you start the initiative count?
All I know is a player always goes first.
No, I know, but I've got there's like
okay.
a how to start in
Mm.
in tabletop. Like can I add characters? No. Let's undo that movement. Can I drag and drop people to an encounter? Like I've got a list of encounters, but I don't know how to empty or add tokens to the encounter.
Can you just copy and paste them?
Maybe? No. That just added 2 of them to the map. Well,
Oh.
let me figure out. Add tokens to encounter Foundry BTT. all combat selected, right-click one of the token and click toggle combat state. Got it.
Hell
I
yeah.
swear I'm good at this. All right. So, I swear I planned this all in advance. We're going to put you guys on the map. So. And I'm going to activate.
Space Battle 1.
Can you all see
We're
Space
here.
Battle 1?
It's still loading for me.
Ah,
It's
I
at
see. It takes time
90%.
to load. Okay. Perfect.
I don't have any vision in this scene.
You don't have vision. Shit. I thought I didn't turn vision on.
Yeah, you do not own any token with vision in this scene.
All right. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Because like, you guys... Space
Yep.
Battle 1 shouldn't have vision. Token vision, no. Fog exploration, no. Boom.
I can
Whoa!
see everything.
All right.
I see all.
There we go. Welcome to X-Men. Welcome to Die.
Yay.
White
So-
Queen welcomes you.
Do you guys see the initiative tracker there?
Where?
No.
If you go to
Nope.
the... hold up. Oh no, what did I just do?
Yes. Yes, I do actually.
Is it the little fist?
It's the little fifth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
beside
I see
that.
it.
Okay, I just pressed the button. I have no idea what it did.
Oh, okay.
And the button disappeared after I pressed it and nothing happened. I'm going to have to learn Foundry more as we play. So.
Yep.
Hold up. I meant to hide these guys. You didn't see them.
Okay.
Wait, can you still see the cataphracts?
I see, yes, both of them.
You see the cataphracts? Okay. I hit the toggle vision button or toggle visibility button, so I figured it'd hide them.
Nope.
Vision. No, I don't want to have vision. I want to make them on a different layer until now because they don't show up in the beginning of the fight. You know what? I'm just gonna pull them off the map. That way, you guys don't care.
That works.
Can you guys see them still?
Yes, but they're off the map, so it doesn't matter.
All right, perfect. There may or may
Just
not
like
be
the
enemy
arrow.
reinforcements in this mission, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's usually
Who
enemy
knows?
reinforcements.
All right, so you guys roll up to the spaceship base in your mechs, flying around in space, and you see that the enemy has 4 mechs stationed in what appears to be a foundry/resource point. I may or may not have just stole this map from StarCraft 2. So there are 2. Those bombards are turrets and cannot seem to move, or at least they have no visible movement apparati. However, the Sentinel and the Rainmaker seem to be real mechs with actual pilots in them.
Okay.
So, now, the way combat works is I don't pick initiative. You guys just pick who gets to go. Now, on the map, I should put tokens down to indicate this better. But there is cover. Any of these,
Yeah.
it's hard to do because the map I had, the one I was going to use before had cover, but I couldn't make it work yesterday night, so I gave up and said, "Oh, I'll just put cover on it when I play tomorrow."
And you just forgot.
And I just
Got it.
forgot until now. So
Now I've been there.
I'm trying to figure out which of my kit I had. There we go. Icons. All right. What's a good icon? Okay. Sure. These work. That's not... Oh, God. That's the wrong color. Oh, God. Never mind. I'm just going to get rid of that object. Okay. All right. So anything that is colored green has cover. You know what? I'm just going to... can I just put boxes down?
Nothing is green for us. Are you in the wrong layer?
It's not... Things not bright green. They're like dark green. So I'm just going to try to figure out a way to...
I don't know if I even see any dark green.
Put boxes around things that are cover.
Okay.
Box is visible.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm just going to put boxes where there are cover.
All right.
That'll work for now, Chief. You move up a bit. There we go.
I mean, this is pretty clear. I'm fine with this for forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ambiguity here.
Boxes are cover. Right?
Yeah.
Anything that's got any tile that's got a box in it is cover. And you can hide behind them. Now I don't...
Hard cover or soft cover?
All the red lines are hard cover. These are actual physical walls you can put between your mech and the object.
Okay.
Okay, how do I end? How do I end clicking? Draw polygon. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out with the controls reference. We're playing Lancer, by the way, the Smith. This is doesn't tell me how to cancel draw polygon. Middle click space. Oh god. Unclick the polygon box. I'm sorry, guys.
You could always try just like closing it off at the entry point. So you have to do in like D20, I think.
Yeah, but okay. Now it's not even letting me. I'm
Roll
just
20.
gonna freehand it. I don't care.
That works.
It's way easier than me drawing boxes on everything.
What a funny shape.
Yeah. Now, everything is considered on the same level. I just don't... Ah! Everything's considered on the same level. So
right.
don't worry about height on the table. But if you want to fly, you're going to have to let me know.
Okay.
All right. Then this one in the middle is also cover. Perfect.
The red outline for the top one kind of looks like a silhouette of Daft Punk.
Oh my god, I see it.
God damn it. Monster. All right. There we go. I think that's all the pieces of hardcover I want. Anything that's glowing bright orange is soft cover.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, yes, I am DMing Wolf. It's fun. This is my first time trying Lancer. I'm sorry for bungling it so bad, everyone. All right, so
I'm at
it is initiative now. Who wants to go first?
Anyone want to go first? Alphabetical order?
Sure, that works.
After you, Ifrit.
Okay. Let's see. So I guess I will move and then want to boost.
Okay.
I have to stop selecting the line tool.
Yeah, you click the basic control button and then you can WASD moves it.
Okay.
Or you just drag and drop. Why is your bar filled up? Oh no, it's not. What?
Oh
it's,
no.
Oh, it's because you're currently highlighting the code token. That's why there's a dot there. I'm smart.
Oh no. Why isn't it moving?
Did I not give you
Engine
guys
failure.
permission to control your fucking tokens? I'm sorry.
I can move mine.
You can move yours?
Danny,
What am I
Okay.
doing? I'm probably clicking on the wrong thing.
I'm just going to double check Afreet, see if your permissions...
No, okay. I got it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to move.
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
4, and
Okay.
then another 4,
Yep.
and then initiative to move another 4.
Okay, that's
That's the GMS core system, right? Boost once per turn?
Yeah.
Or not
It's
core
just
system. It's just
once per scene.
Yeah, once
Okay.
per scene.
I guess I was looking at some old edition where it was first turn only,
Yeah.
but who cares? This is when it matters.
Wait,
And then
it's taking any quick action as a free action, and I think you... Oh, no, yeah, free actions ignore the...
limit. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. So yeah, you boosted twice, and you have one quick action left.
I don't think I can skirmish anything with my range.
Yeah, you're currently
Yeah, no.
11 squares away from the bombard. But I believe your missile pods do go 11 in a burst, right?
Yes, I could shoot next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Protocol's beginning of the turn. Oh well, doesn't matter. So yeah, I will shoot my missile pods at
Okay.
the bombard.
All right. So click the button.
There we go. To difficulty or no?
No. You can pop. This cover is like a short wall. You can duck behind it, no problem. So I'm gonna let you guys shoot through cover. Enemies adjacent can also do that though. So
Yeah. Okay.
this cover in particular, you're not applying to. All right. So you rolled 19 to hit for 1 plus 2 damage. Okay. So
And then auxiliary second
this
slot
bombard. Yep, the second attack.
misses.
All right. Well, doesn't matter because you killed it.
Oh, okay. I guess I just wasted a shot. Whatever. It's only loading. It's not like it matters.
How do I kill a creature?
Okay.
Oh, I think I can
and
hit it on the initiative counter.
My turn.
So that's which bombard is this? Yeah, this one is dead. Its body is now hardcover. That's your turn? Okay, so next the enemies get to move. So this Rainmaker is going to move up to behind here. So the rain. So that's your Freet has activated. How do I activate Freet? Oh God.
Are you done?
How do I activate you?
I don't know.
Cross you off as activated. I have no idea. There should be a button to press, is what the thing told me there was. Oh, it would really help that I didn't begin combat. There we go. Listen, I'm new to the system. Okay, so the Rainmaker moves up, and as a quick action, it is going to designate some spaces. So it's going to pick. I need to do this in a different color. It's going to be blue. Save. I'm going to pick here. That's not really visible. I'm going to make it green. I'm sorry. All right, bright green. That should be visible. So, 1. It's going to place 1. It gets 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, it's fired missiles that are shooting up. The next time a hostile character moves through or starts their turn, they're hit by a rocket. So it's trying to stop you guys from moving. And then it's also going to shoot a missile pod, which is range 25 at Ifrit, who moved up and shot its allies. The Rainmaker is going to just hit its missile pod button with 2 difficulty because you are behind cover. Oh, never mind. It's going to attack all of you because it can do that. I forgot Rainmaker. That's why I picked Rainmaker. So it shoots everybody within 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, you guys are out of range.
It's just
Lucky.
me.
It's just Ifrit. So there we go. I believe a 21 still manages to hit.
That's a crit still. Or yeah.
That's a crit. So it's max damage, which is 4.
Never mind.
But you also get knocked back 1. Oh wait, never mind. It's got arcing. It ignores cover. It shouldn't have got difficulty anyway. It just shoots over
Whatever.
the cover.
It crits.
So yeah, and then it knocks you back 1 space. So, punk. All right, who's activating next? Jackalope?
Sure. So if I move through the green
If you move through
spot,
a green space, you take 5 damage.
yeah, all right. So then I will try to avoid doing that. I'm gonna move 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna what's the word for it? Rush
Yeah,
or
boost.
boost.
Yeah, boost.
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm in range with anything I can skirmish with.
You could do your once per scene free action to boost again.
Yeah. I guess I'll try and hit that bombard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like being out of cover. 4. I think that's.
You can also overcharge if you want to boost again.
No, I don't actually have to because that's within range. I can skirmish with one of my weapons. Pull up my thing real quick.
All right.
Yeah, I can I could use my prototype weapon. Yeah, prototype weapon. It's my main rifle.
Okay.
It's got distance of 10. Let me just go ahead and. Is that? Oh, is it? Am I 11 away?
No. Oh, yeah. There's 10. 11 for any of these ones.
Yeah, that's what.
Or wait, do you draw distance from outside your square in Lancer? From the squares adjacent to you? I don't think you do. I think it's from inside your square.
I've always played inside your square.
Yeah.
I've only played the inside, so.
That just makes
Oh,
sense.
I thought I was closer. Why did I? What did I click? Oh, I
You
clicked
might just
outside.
not move. Wait, yeah. Might just not move
Yeah.
the full distance. You have your boost.
Yeah. I don't know. If you wanted to overcharge, I think it would only be 1 heat, and then you could end up in cover as well.
Sure, I'll take that 1 heat.
Okay. So, by the way, you guys can fly up if you wanted to get out of cover, but everything's at the same level right now, so it might not be useful. Okay, so you're going to boost up again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
What?
overcharge
trying to-
a boost that you've already boosted? I thought overcharge was just any quick action.
Yeah, it's a free action.
Oh, any quick action becomes a free action?
Yeah, it's a free action. You get a quick action.
Okay. Wait, no, but like you can still only use each quick action as a quick action once.
Like, I'm pretty sure the overcharge lets you do the same action because it's a free action.
Right. This is the one thing I didn't look up.
It's like the same as initiative where it says take any.
For example, characters can only boost once per turn by default, but some systems meant a group as a free action. Alternatively, you can overcharge to get a second boost. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right. So I'll boost into this cover, and I take 1 heat.
Oh, you can also skirmish twice as overcharge. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You're in one cover and you take a heat. So that's
Okay.
up on that.
And then, all right. And now I will skirmish with my prototype weapon,
Perfect.
which is a heat rifle. I'm gonna do some heat damage.
All right.
Let me just roll that.
Let me take a look at the evasion of the bombard. I believe that probably will not hit. Oh, no, it's only got evasion 7. You hit it.
Nice.
The bombard dies.
Take that.
There you go. Oh, it's taking its action, too. All right, so that means that's Jackalope's turn. All right. So the Sentinel is going to move up because it's unfortunately pretty short ranged as well. So it's going to go, how fast is this thing? It is speed 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe NPCs can still boost, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go essentially to here. I can't lock it. So from here, it's gonna go 4 more till there. So actually moving it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It slides on over to you, Jackalope, and is going to fire upon you. I'm going to say it can draw a straight line from its square to yours, where it is right now.
Yep.
No, that overhang blocks it. It's going to get too difficulty.
Okay.
There we go. I see. Apparently, it hits you anyway.
Yeah, that's it's too much for my evasion.
So kathump. I wish I could see this roll calculation. Oh no, that I gave it an accuracy. That's my bad.
Oh,
I gave it a negative difficulty, not a positive difficulty. So I ended up giving it an accuracy. My
Oh, there
bad.
we go. That's better.
oh,
Yeah.
that's way
Instead,
better.
it misses you. It's a good thing because it's a flat 6 damage too.
Whew.
All right. So with that, it is now Sadie's turn.
Wait, just to clarify, if you guys did the power up, that's a boost per turn for the whole scene, not just a boost for the first scene.
Oh no, just initiative.
Oh, okay. I was just
Yeah,
making
they
sure.
didn't do the core power. They just did the initiative one. Okay. So all the squares around you are punked. You have to go down and under or around them.
I guess I just spent 3 no matter which way I'm going, because I could fly over then lower again, I guess.
Yeah, you can go. Well, no, because you have to go under them. Well, no, because they go
Yeah.
up 10 or 10 in every direction. So they're essentially a column of death.
Yeah.
If you move into.
I think it would have to be like that,
Yeah.
like
Or
3
you
move.
could hypothetically go like around to 2, and then up and around. But it's probably better to go down and under.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
using
just
the
drag and drop one square at a
WASD
time.
is
Because if you're under the select tokens thing, you can drag and drop one square at a time, and then I just move.
Then I'll boost.
Okay.
I will use my power up.
You're
And
going to
I'll-
use a core power?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are you then also going to use your once per scene free action to boost as well?
No, I'm not. Is this space? This space is fair game. I don't know
Yeah,
how
you
far
can move
over
through the
cover
cover.
goes. Okay.
Go for it, yeah.
yeah.
It's
though,
not difficult
just
terrain. Because you're flying.
just a
you can
reminder
kinda-
about the Rainmaker. It has arcing, so it ignores cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm getting cover from the Sentinel straight
Okay.
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my initiative, so
Okay.
I'll be good here.
Perfect.
All right.
Are you going to shoot?
Nope.
Okay. So, with that was Leica's turn. And the cataphracts don't arrive. So, boom. Everyone's free to get their actions now. Who's going to go first?
I don't want to go first.
Stay with the same order.
Yeah.
Less confusing.
Okay.
All right. So if I wanted to just go straight over this cover, would it be 4 move or?
You just
What do you want
don't treat the cover as movement. You guys are flying.
All the time right now. You just
Okay.
kind of throw yourself over the edge and you fly over it.
All right. So I will move like that, and then I will also. Actually, let's see. I will try to lock on to the Rainmaker.
Okay, so that's going to be a quick tech action, right?
Yeah. That does not go well.
All right.
Now, what's the Rainmaker's?
E-defense. I think it's a bit higher than that, unfortunately, Chief.
I don't think anything as low as a 4.
Maybe. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Hold up. I think you don't have to make a check for it.
What?
You
Really?
choose a target within sensitive line of sight. You get lock on. Yeah. It's not
Okay.
It's not a tech versus anything. It's just lock on. So they have one lock on. Now anybody can clear the lock on to gain 1 advantage to hit them.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll try shooting my. Oh no, they have cover.
The Rainmaker is in hard cover from the Bombard's smoking corpse that you blew up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'll move up again with a boost.
Okay. And that's your turn, unless you want a core power.
Or overcharge.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll just end
Okay.
it there.
So the Rainmaker has a lock on. Do I have a lock on token I can give him? I don't think I do. Hold up. I might have one. Okay, so that's that turn. Let me just see if I've got other templates. Not what I'm looking for. Thought I had conditions. Yeah. Oh god, that's so big.
It's locked on, all right.
Locked.
Okay, it's locked on. So, during this turn, I suppose the Rainmaker is going to activate.
So, the Rainmaker is going to stay where it is. And it is going to
Fire out Javelin rockets, so all the old Javelin rockets go away. Hold up. So, it's going to pick... It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please don't do this.
5, 6.
Oh no!
And there's a blink, blink, blink red line appears around your mech.
Then I just put. I guess
6.
it only has 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
All right. Hold up. Why can't I double click the Rainmaker? Oh, I need to be on token. All right. Next, it is going to fire a missile pod at everyone within 20. Yep, that's everybody. Well,
Yeah.
not everybody within 20. It's not going to shoot its ally, of course.
Why not?
Yeah.
So, no penalty
They were
or
trained
anything because it's
yesterday.
got no cover at all. So, first one, that's going to be at Avurrsen. It's going to go in the order of the initiative. So, at Avurrsen first, Jackalope, Leica.
Oh.
So, you still take the 2 reliable. Don't you forget it, Avurrsen.
Oh, I didn't even notice the first one.
Yeah. And then you both get knocked away 1 square. I'm just going to move you.
Oh!
Move you.
Oh! I exploded.
No,
Wait,
I don't
no.
think you get moved. You don't get moved away if the knockback doesn't count.
unless it hits you.
Okay.
Okay, so so damage
Damage
goes
is 4.
to... Yeah, sorry. Where do I mark it? HP?
Yeah,
Or-
so on the bottom below your thing, just so click your token, right? And then there's
Yeah.
like the 2 bars above you, just hit -4 and hit enter. Right? I already did it for you, so don't worry
Okay.
about it, but that's what you would do.
Oh, I probably should change my token on screen, huh? Not just.
Oh, yeah, I guess has it not linked to your character? I thought it is. Oh, well.
Well, I have the ComCom open.
Oh, okay. If you're doing
It's
it
got
on
like
that,
a little
yeah.
turn
Okay.
order at the bottom.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, fair enough. I dig it. So, yeah. So that's the Rainmaker's turn. Afreet's already gone. So, Jackalope then, I guess, or you want to do Leica next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I gotta move back into cover, and back into
You
range.
can like duck under the asteroid and shoot your little gun out from under. it.
Yeah. Well, also I gotta move into range because I'm gonna shoot my plasma rifle, I think. Thermal rifle, and it's
Okay.
5. It's 5 range.
Are you gonna? What are you doing? Are you skirmishing or barraging?
I'm gonna Well, yeah, I'm gonna barrage.
Okay. With
So-
so you get first weapon, then second weapon, however you'd like.
Okay. So thermal rifle. Does that hit?
18 definitely hits it. It takes 5 damage.
Okay, and yeah, it's armor piercing too.
Uh,
And then actually, am I close enough that I can hit the Rainmaker
that
now?
reduced its HP. It did. Okay.
No, I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna hit the Sentinel again with the assault rifle.
Okay. That's its evasion is not high enough, so it takes the full 6 damage. Well, 5. It's got plenty of armor. Man. Oh no, not got -5. It's got 6.
Completely destroyed.
No, it's got 6 hit points left. You guys should know that. Shh, don't. I didn't tell you. All right.
Okay.
So after that, the Sentinel is very, very mad.
Oh no.
So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right into engagement range with you.
Oh jeez.
And let me just make sure I know how this works, because I don't want this mech to just do things it can't do. But I know that NPCs get different action lists than the players, and I want to make sure, 'cause I don't know them as well. Can it barrage? It can
wait.
barrage. What? Sorry.
I just realized the Rainmaker missed me, and I have Ace, so I can move 2 spaces.
Do you want to move 2 spaces?
I don't know, because I don't know if it would ignore.
It doesn't.
Okay.
You move through it.
Yeah. No, I won't.
Okay. Yeah, it can barrage. Perfect. So the Sentinel is going to attack Jackalope with its combat shotgun in close combat, with 1 difficulty because it's in melee of you, and it doesn't have the ability to ignore that, or to seek abilities don't just always ignore it. So 1, okay, and then it's also going to swing its sword at you with no difficulty or bonus to hit.
Oh no.
Ouch.
So it runs in and just sticks a barrel of shotgun into the side of your mech and goes kafoom, and then pulls its sword out and tries to cut you, and I don't know if that hits or not. I don't know what your evasion is.
My evasion's 8, so
All right.
yeah. I'm at 0.
So that means you take the 6 down to 2, and you take the 4, and you take a structure damage. Now, I don't...
You have.
I've got a macro for it, but I don't know if you guys have macros for it.
Do you have the custom paint job for your
I do not.
cover? Okay.
Okay,
So-
so if I click the structure token, what happens? Oh, there we go. It just works on you. Okay. So,
Okay.
on a 3, all of your weapons on one so a system trem is what you get. Now /R 1d6.
Okay.
So this will be either your weapons on one mount's destroyed or a system of your mounts is destroyed. Okay, so one of your systems is gone.
Uh,
I wouldn't pick Rose if I were you.
no, I would never pick Rose. I'm gonna pick my smoke charges.
Okay, so your smoke charges are taken off.
Okay. I'd rather go down with the ship than lose Rose.
Yeah. Okay. So in that, then you take the remaining 2 points of damage, which it already did. Perfect. Wow, that's awesome. There you go. Okay, so that's your one structure blown out.
Cool.
Okay. So that's Jackalope's and the Sentinel's turn. Leica, it is your turn to go.
Okay, so with the cover, we just fly over it, no issue.
Yeah, you just fly right over it. Don't worry about it.
I'll move my 4 up, and then as my free action, I'll move those 2.
Okay. Cut my mech into pieces.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a swing at it with my sword. I'm gonna
All right.
skirmish. And I get the 1 accuracy from my No, I probably should roll in And Foundry, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see your CompCon rolls.
One accuracy
I should remove myself out of the way of the chat so everyone can see
with
the
a
rolls.
17.
17 definitely hits, and you do 8
Arm-piercing damage to the Sentinel, and
it is destroyed. Blark.
Thank you for the save. I probably should be saying that a lot more panic since we're just floating around. I do not like this.
Your mech's constantly firing jets to keep you stable. All right.
Yeah, it's still.
And now, without
I
Leica's
still have
turn.
a quick action left. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, you still have your action left. You're right.
One quick action. Wasn't expecting it to die immediately.
I mean,
I was prepared for more.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm assuming we can't split our movement for my free action. I couldn't move 2 more spaces.
you
let's take a
for
look.
the move action, you can split the movement.
But I don't know
but-
boost.
Boost, I don't think so.
I don't.
But you do
know.
get the free boost
Let's
from power
quickly
ups.
Yeah, I get the free boost. So I have 2 spaces left with the free boost. I don't know how you want to rule it. Because I can spend an overheat if you want.
Splitting up movement. Anytime a character voluntarily moves, whether it's standard action or something else, they can split up the movement with any actions.
Okay.
However, when they do this, any non-movement actions they take must fully resolve before they continue moving.
Okay, so my skirmish resolved.
Yeah, so you started boosting, skirmished mid-boost, and then your boost kept you sliding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 2 more.
the Bombard is dead up there. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, it's dead. Okay.
Did you
Oh
not
my
see-
god.
Does no one
Yeah.
see the big skull on it?
I see
I-
the skulls.
Okay.
I see it.
I just didn't realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might have been grunts.
You know, they just got here.
I'm new here.
That would have been you 2 days from now.
Okay.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm comfortable here.
So you're gonna sit
Yeah,
there,
I
sorry?
can
or-
move one down, so I guess I'm technically on this cover,
Rainmaker
even though it has
arcs
arcs.
Over cover, so
It's the thought that counts.
yeah. Actually,
Like, even if you know it can shoot over, you're still gonna crouch down under the wall right there.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? What if I'm just wrong and arcing doesn't ignore cover? I just had
It
that
does.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, it says they are. Yeah, arcing is still affected by cover.
What?
They don't require line of sight, but they
Oh,
are
okay.
affected by cover. It's seeking that ignores cover.
You're right. Oops.
Yep. Okay. My bad, everybody.
I'm sorry for last turn.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're figuring things out as we go.
Let's go beat
Alright.
the Rainmaker ass
So,
now.
you're in cover, and that's the end of your turn. Leica?
I'm sorry, what?
You're in cover, and that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm out of.
Okay. So, splitzing in from off the side of the map arrive 2 allies to the enemy.
Oh no.
So it's gonna move. This one here first.
I've never seen those before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's going to boost. 1, 2. Oh, no, sorry. It's going to be right here.
That's its movement. And this enemy has a special ability that it does that it is very good at. And it does one thing very, very well. So that's its movement, and then it takes a full action.
So let me ping it in the chat so everyone sees what's happening.
Oh no.
It's going to move 8 in a straight line. And it's going to pick you up and pull you with you, Leica. So it's going to make a hull
I
save.
do have 1 accuracy on my check, so I'm not at disadvantage on my save.
Yeah. Okay. Make your hull save.
That That's no good.
Okay. So you are grappled with it. So it goes 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're there, and it's there, and it's now grappling you. And that's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Right.
Doesn't do any damage. Wait, did it pass through you?
I was up here, so it would have passed through me.
Yes, it passed through you. So you're actually going to be behind it. You're pulled. But what it did is it trampled you. So you did take 2 damage from the trample as it blasted through you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if it can also...
Oh, please no.
Yeah, it can.
Oh no.
All right, it's running towards you, Jackal. It's trying to impale you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to end up in your square.
Okay.
What happens if it fails?
Oh, no, it can't. It can't do
Yeah,
that.
because
Never
it has to
mind.
pass me.
It's going to boost
Yes.
and stab you then.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's much preferred.
Yeah. So it, All right, that's it. It gets 1 accuracy, but has no bonus to hit. Okay. All right.
yeah, that hits.
Okay. Punches into you with its ram
Cannon, which is not a melee weapon, but it is.
Think of it like a giant pile bunker lance thing. It just punched into the arm of your mech.
Okay.
All
So I
right.
take the 5.
So
howdy.
that is the end of the round. So everybody resets. Who's gonna go next?
I want to kill this dude.
Go ahead. I
Yeah.
will kill my dude.
Yeah, I can bide
mean,
my
a
time
perfect-
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my prototype weapon again, which I should roll my. I need to roll 1d6 to decide how many times I can use it. I get a minimum of 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So d6 plus 1, right? Just slash roll 1d6.
Yeah.
Well, you get 1 more.
Cool.
hit.
then.
Cool. So this is my penultimate use of it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. And I'm gonna just go ahead and. Blow. Oh boy.
Okay. So
You miss.
as much as I want to say you hit this guy, its evasion is not
Yeah.
4. Also, that's a range weapon, right?
Yeah.
You would have technically
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
1 difficulty because you're engaged with a person.
Right.
So you get
Okay.
1
I could
engaged.
power up and make it a neutral roll for next time.
Yeah. Do you want? Or was that a skirmish or a barrage? Sorry.
I was gonna make that a skirmish because I would like to separate
All right.
from this.
So it does get to
Um,
smack you as you try to leave its square because it's
Overwatch.
Oh, it's gets
Overwatch. Unless you take a full action to disengage.
No, I can't now. All right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Man, I just feel like if I back away from it, it's actually just gonna impale me again. I might just
doesn't-
want to.
If you didn't
Recharge
notice, it's impale is it has to roll a dice every turn. On a 6, it gets its impale back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's recharged 6 up. So
All right. Then I do want to kind of make some. Move some ground. Oh. That's not that. That's
Yeah.
not the select tool. That's not the select tool.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So as you move out of its
terrain, it gets to make its 1 reaction. It gets.
NPCs, I'm pretty sure still get reactions. Let me check a look. Yep, they
Yeah, I think
Overwatch.
so.
They skirmish.
Once between turns. That's it. So it gets its Overwatch, which is gonna, try to hit you with its ram heavy cannon.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh no! I'm at 0 again.
You're down to 0? Okay.
Oh,
So we select Jackalope and structure 2.
ouch.
Oh boy.
One of your weapons or systems has been torn off by the damage you've taken.
Oh,
Okay.
oof.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean all the enemies just to pick on you.
It's- 1, 6. 2.
Okay, one of your weapons gets ripped off. Do you want to make it your limited weapon that you've already used? Oh no, you can't. It has to have at least one choice. One slot
Yeah.
left. Okay. What is no longer on your mech?
Thermal rifle.
Alright. It's been taken off. You can restore it with repairs between fights if you want.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that's, Jackalope's turn.
Well, wait, don't I did
Oh.
skirmish, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do get to take another skirmish.
Yeah, you do. Sorry. No, you can't
okay.
do the same action twice unless you overheat.
Yeah.
Which you could overheat the
Oh.
skirmish again if you wanted.
You can, like, quick tech or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Try to invade him
Yo.
if you wanted.
Or, like, lock on to the other cataphract to give, Leica a better chance to hit it.
Yeah, I'll lock on.
Okay. What's up? There we go. I just copy pasted the other one. Lock on. That's way easier. Okay, so the cataphract down there has lock on.
Please have a better chance of hitting it than I did.
All right. So, all right. The cataphract that just you ran away from is just gonna move up 4 spaces and shoot you.
I love it. You love it. Well, it's been a fun campaign, everybody.
Ouch. Oof.
Please.
Yowie.
I wish I could have this guy not do anything, but I'm gonna let everybody realize these cataphracts don't look too stable.
We learned
If
they
I
were
could just
cheap
only
mechs.
if I could just only hit a single thing with my weapons.
Yeah, these cataphracts don't look like they're, as robust as an actual mech would normally be.
If only I took the assault rifle.
If you by chance happen to do a single point of damage, the whole thing might fall apart. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if only I could do a single point of damage.
All right. So it's your guys' activation choice.
Wait, could I have taken a reaction against that cataphract? Because it's in my range, even though I have difficulty.
Oh,
let me,
with
let, me read,
shotgun?
let me read how the cataphract works. 8 spaces, straight line, pick a character, trample. You know what?
Because I'm engaged, which means my range is 1 difficulty.
Yeah, it would have gone through. It would have moved past you. Yeah.
Okay, I will take a shot with my shotgun.
There you go. Because you
no
have a 3 high threat
disadvantage.
shotgun. This might stop your damage. You might have to heal yourself, Jackalope.
Cool. That would be rad.
Unfortunately, cataphracts have an evasion of 9.
Ugh. Ooh.
Sorry, they don't have an evasion of 9. They have higher than 9. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So.
I could have done
tried.
1 reliable damage with something else, but shotgun's in my hands.
Okay.
All right, Leica, do you want to go or should I go?
Oh, I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. Sit in my prison.
Bad pilots get put into the javelin rocket cage.
I just want to hit it with my sword.
All right. I guess.
I will take a swing with my sword. I'm gonna barrage.
Just double checking how grappling works, because you are grappled by it. Just so you know. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm
remember
taking
how grappling fully works.
a melee swing. It is.
Yeah, you just move together. It doesn't actually give you. And you can't move away.
It's
Okay,
we're
got it.
engaged and immobilized, and I have to do a whole check to
Perfect.
leave.
I didn't know if there's any other penalties. So yeah, you just hit it with your sword.
Got it.
Yeah, 1 accuracy.
Exactly, Naomi.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah,
I think that
okay,
hit.
so you, with a veritable strike of kinetic energy, your sword cuts right through the cataphract and rips it in two.
Okay, then I'll pull my auxiliary pistol out and then shoot that at the other cataphract.
That one's dead. Okay,
Oh, reliable one. I wonder what's gonna happen.
all right.
Reliable 1. I hit anyway.
You hit, and you puncture
Crit.
right through the cataphract's torso, right into the cockpit, and the entire mech just falls down.
You're
All
my
right.
hero.
Crumpled mech on top of you. The dude's like bleeding out of the cockpit hole.
Leica's just out here slaying. All right, so
Okay, so I have my movement and my free action.
yeah, your free boost as well, and your movements. You could just jet over to that Rainmaker if you wanted, or you could dive through all those green squares before the Rainmaker has to go and they go away.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use my free boost, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Overheat.
overheat, and let me spend my overheat on the sheet.
Yeah.
Where's my heat? I can't find it. It's at the top, of course.
It's top of the token, or the very top of the sheet.
And
Right
then
here,
throw a frag grenade at the
Okay.
Rainmaker.
Okay. You just hit it. All right. Let's make an agility save or take a d6 explosive damage.
Yep,
So
it's half on miss.
yeah. So you can
Let
actually
me find where to click it.
You can do it by I think if you hit the little dialogue button, lets you do it. Maybe.
That's what I assumed.
I lost my grenade. It's
Hold on.
only the hex charge now. I don't know what I did to my page.
What?
Oh, are the hex charges not the grenades? Or
Oh no, it's. I just
Weird.
don't know
No, it
why,
is, bro.
why,
I have
why
the
you
wrong
lost your description.
oh, weird.
Yeah, for some reason on the sheet I'm looking at right now, the description just disappeared. So
Look, there's it from ComCon. So
yeah, we know what they do. So yeah, it's gonna make its agility save. Oh, what's your save target?
Oh, I destroyed it as well.
I think it passes. So it takes half of a d3. Okay.
about half of a d6.
You're right. Half of a d6, which is a d3, not half of a d3. All right, so it is the Rainmaker's turn. Oh, no, don't move the cover. No, don't do it. I'm just trying to select the circles. These all go away. Also, like
You are released on
You are released
parole.
from the prison.
I swear, if it locks me up again.
No, it's got a more important target to deal with. So, hey, Leica, you're in prison.
That's fine.
Where's my Rainmaker stat block? I have the book here, I promise. I'm just flipping back and forth between rules. Okay, so the Rainmaker
Is going to, 1, 2, 3, and scuttle over here.
Oh, I already spent my reaction. I was like, oh, it's within 5 spaces.
Oh, of course.
And it's going to fire missiles at everybody. Don't forget to heal the damage. Or no, you didn't heal the damage. Never mind. I was about to say
Yeah.
but the
Yeah, I
overload
missed
didn't
that
work.
time.
So, in order vertically. So, a free. Oh wait, no, you're in cover right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
let
well.
me reroll that because I gotta add difficulty. I keep
Damn.
forgetting.
Damn, it might hit now.
It's 2 difficulty. No, okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Leica, however, is not in cover. And
Yeah, that hit.
Jackalope is What do you guys say?
I don't know. From that angle, it's tough.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to say.
Right?
I know you
straight
spoke-
line.
I know-
don't
no,
think-
I
also
I know
level
generally-
Corpse
I know-
is
I
going
know
to be-
generally-
You're right by the cataphract. Never mind. You definitely are.
Yeah.
The cataphract. I
Yeah.
forgot the cataphract is cover. All right. I
Okay.
think 13 might still hit you anyway.
Yes.
So Leica is pushed back
1 square
Oh no.
into the explosive circle of death and takes an additional 5 damage.
And then Jackalope is just pushed back 1 square and takes the 4.
I'll proc my custom paint job for that one because I'd be at negative. I'd be at
I do
I'm
also
right
I
now.
do also have a stable structure. It gives me +1 accuracy on saves against being knocked back.
It's
or is this
there's
not
no save involved. It just does it.
Okay, it's just okay.
Yeah.
That is decidedly not a 6.
Well, it's
If
the
you want to do
opposite.
the structure damage.
All right, so let me grab Leica real quick and pin you a structure token. Oh, what? What? Okay, so you're at you're at 4 right now, right?
Yeah. So then I take 5.
So let's just do -5. There we go. You have to be in the negatives before it lets me hit the structure token button. So, one of your systems gets popped.
Okay. Oh, I got a 6. That's the stabilized, right?
No.
that's the wrong one.
The structure
That's
damage
going
roll.
low.
You see how I proc the structure token? It gave you the system
Yeah.
trauma, right?
I see that now.
Yeah. Because I've got
I
the
will
option
lose
to
my-
do it whenever you're at negatives, so and then it resets your hit points as well.
Mhm.
So
I will lose my projected shield.
okay. All right. So
But they've been so handy.
I thought about using it last turn for you.
Yeah.
But,
all
but
right,
then I did it.
Mr. Ifrit, it is your turn. The
Okay.
Rainmaker's final
Can
activation.
I overcharge and then do a full action? Is that a thing you can do?
Overheat and then a full action? No, so overheat gives you an extra
Yeah.
quick action. So you can move, overheat to do a skirmish, and then barrage if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So just simply overheat's just adding onto your turn.
yeah. So I'm gonna overheat to move up to it.
So you're gonna move, boost with your overheat, and then barrage.
Yeah. So
Okay. So you take the 1 hit.
yeah. And then
You just right click it. Make it.
heat.
You can right click your token, and the bar above is heat, the bar below is HP. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you also have
You
to
can
change
right-click.
the overcharge so it turns into the
Oh,
D3
you're right,
on
yeah.
the next one. So it's just doing it there.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And since it's locked on, I'll shoot it with my thermal lance first.
Okay. So you're gonna consume the lock on to not get the disadvantage for being adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
Okay.
gonna hit for 4 damage.
Okay, now I'm in the danger zone.
You're on fire, baby.
And then I'm going to attack it with my charge blade,
Okay.
which gets accuracy
Can't
from my
roll a
blade
1
master.
for your fucking damage.
Yeah, it is what it is. There you
Alright.
go. And that's AP. So
All right. So that definitely hits.
Also,
and
that's
it
a crit.
crits. Well, yeah, that's why it does 6, right?
okay, yeah.
Because it automatically you roll twice, take the higher, which was 3. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
with that, you managed to finish off the Rainmaker.
Yay!
I did it. I killed another thing.
Awesome. Okay. So
We lived.
you guys all lived. You killed all the targets. That was a successful. I'm not going to say mission because you guys still have to finish off the pirates if you want to do it. But that was a very successful event. Fight.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it's up to you guys if you want to try to do the next fight tonight or if you want to call it now. Because the fight's probably
I would
going
like
to be bigger.
Call it
and-
now.
Yeah, so before we end, I would like to have everybody know you get your repair.
Yeah, where is the repairs? I want to mark one. Oh, there they are. Okay.
So, let's go through that just so we know for next time what's going to happen and where we're going to be set up. What page is repairs on? What page are repairs on? Tell me, book. Tell me, table of contents. 82. To rest.
This is a rest.
A standard repair.
Hello, rookie.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is the entire group clears all your heat, clears any statuses or conditions affecting their mech, and restores half their pilot's HP. And if they're unconscious, they wake up. Then, you can spend the repairs at the following costs. 1 repair heals you to full, or repairs a damaged weapon or system. 2 repairs gives you back 1 of your structure or 1 of your stress. 4 repairs brings your mech back from the dead. However, I believe because you're piloting Avurrsen, it's only 1 repair to get your or structure back.
It is, yeah.
So I recommend you all get your structure back at the very least.
Yeah.
I was put in timeout, so I didn't take any structure damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2, and I'll get my structure back, and then repair my system.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 to get my full structure back.
Okay, did you want to spend 1 more to heal as well?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how many repairs do you have total?
I have 5.
You have 5.
Yeah.
You are also now missing your smoke charges. You can leave those if you want or not, but whatever the case, you have 2 repairs left. Now you can repair
Mid-combat as well with a stabilize action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In combat, if you stabilize, spend a full turn, you can heal all your hit points with a repair.
Yeah, I was actually planning on doing that if the Rainmaker didn't bite it in that turn.
That's fair. Okay. So, that puts us, we're going to go back to title card. Yay.
Title card.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Well,
Hell yeah.
I hope you all had fun with the first session of Lancer.
I did. I play the character of somebody who's just kind of burnt out, but I'm enjoying myself a lot.
Awesome. So, that means that if anyone has no oppositions, the 31st of May will be the next game. As we planning, although if you, no, I don't think if I'm doing 2 games, I can do it every week. So yeah, 31st of May work for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, that works for me.
Awesome.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You as
Thank you
well.
for stopping by, Sadie. Thank you, Marlo, and thank you, Beery.
Thank you for running this game.
I just really want to play Lancer.
Oh, me too.
I've been so excited since I got the book. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna finish up my stream by rating somebody who's playing tabletop, probably.